Hello chat and welcome to the World Cup watch along on Anfield Road TV. Hope you're all well on a Sunday evening or Monday morning, wherever you are watching from around the world. And let's hope it's a repeat of the last World Cup final as well. We've got like a little concert in the middle, but yeah, we're not really bothered about that. We'll speak about Liverpool at half time because, as we know, FIFA changing the laws of football to host Shakira and Justin Bieber and other random celebrities as well. So fair play to them. It's all about generating money as well. But we're here for the football, and hopefully we do get a load of goals today. And Viva La España as well. Come on, Spain. You know who probably my favourites over Spain. Please win tonight. Please channel the Fernando Torres in this side anyway. Lamine Yamal, can he be a Euros winner and a World Cup winner back to back as well? That would be tremendous for Lamine Yamal. I think if you've been on social media, you've seen that mad picture. I think it was a UNICEF picture all those years ago of a young Yamal and, of course, a certain Leo Messi, who was obviously bursting onto the scene, to quote Micah Richards as well. And yeah, it's mad, isn't it? But it's just how lucky, if you're a Barcelona fan, you're made up. You've got Messi and now you've got Lamine Yamal, who's literally not, I don't think he's just 19, 20 or whatever he is. He's probably going to be leading Spain and Barcelona to many more trophies in the coming seasons as well. But yeah, chat, hope you're all well, whatever you've been up to anyway. And yeah, the one game we don't do, there's about 20 odd goals in it. But certainly, chat, if you did watch that game, I know probably as load of yous didn't anyway. Yeah, there was some awful defending going on there, wasn't there? But yeah, it was at a fair place. Like it's like awarding Everton or Tottenham a trophy, mate. Like the pre-season trophies. What are we doing? Like first, second's nothing. It's all about winning the competition, whatever. Then even if you're in a five-a-side. Yeah, chat. So, how are we? Ozan, absolute legend, lad. Hello, Jack. I hope you're well, Ozan. Whether the Liverpool, whatever for Liverpool profits as well. Yeah, obviously, I think you're alluding to McAllister, but I think he will sign a new deal, chat, in all honesty. And I've told you for weeks on end, Barcola's going to Arsenal, chat. As much as me and the majority of us would like to see Barcola at Liverpool, I think he's going to end up at Arsenal, in all honesty, chat, sadly. Robbie Williams, bloody hell, they're all out. Is that Robbie Williams? I think it is Robbie Williams. I don't even know. I was going to say, ask me man and me nan or something, but yeah, I think that's Robbie Williams. Take that and all that. Take what? Take Liverpool finishing first. That's what we will this season, hopefully. But yeah, big up there, Ozan. Big up. Let's raise. If you're new to the channel, yeah, Aristo doesn't quite rate Alexis McAllister as well. But as Ozan said there, £100 million. Yes, well, that's chat. We've had this debate. How many times have every Liverpool fan we've all looked at the silly prices that midfielders are going. And chat, obviously we've only been away a day or so, and it's mad the crazy world of social media where you've got people on X going, what does this Graham Souness know about being a midfielder? Well, it's Graham Souness. Just go and watch the highlights of a great legendary, one of the best midfielders to ever grace a football pitch. Did love a tackle as well, but yeah, obviously Declan Rice, he's an alright player. Yeah, for me, I'd agree with Graham Souness as well. Yeah, but I just found that it's 2026 chat. You just, some people just probably haven't even aware of who Graham Souness was. They're obviously the people that have only just started supporting football, or not even a football side, but yeah, you just flicked over to, and yeah, go. If you're new to football, just go and search your documentaries and just see how many trophies that fella won in Reds as well. So, yeah, yeah, so I'd agree with you. It's been a mad couple of days as well, chat, away from Liverpool content as well. Jack's two favourite people. Behave, Ozan. Certainly not, mate. Yeah. Get back to Premier League football. And hopefully, chat, Ozan. I'm hoping, I think I've seen something this week. The FA are apparently wanting to launch their own version of like a different association away from FIFA, and if that does happen, then fantastic. England did invent football, so like all for it. Away from FIFA, because that's all it's become now. Like you've got to generate, of course, every single football side, but just get the lads on a football pitch. Any nation, any football side. The World Cup should be all about unity, everyone coming together, the collective spirit, seeing the great nations develop. Look at Morocco over the last couple of tournaments, the money they've invested, the great African countries as well developing, some of the European countries as well, and the world footballing game. Like look at Cape Verde, like the great tournament they had. Panama even, obviously it was not Panama. Whoever knocked out Germany on penalties completely got out my head anyway, but Paraguay beating Germany on penalties, so there we go, and that's what you call a footballer, by the way, Chas. Iniesta, the GOAT of Chas. Would he be one of the great? Yeah, he's easy in the top 2, top 3. I'd have him up there anyway. Mario Kemp's 1978 winner with Argentina for the older generation. Apologies, Chas. Was he a midfielder? Probably loads of users scream at telly. How could you not know him? I know Iniesta anyway. I think everyone does. And yes, as Aristo said there, it's all about the money, sadly. I can't wait for the Premier League, Chas. I think all of us can't wait. And it's Tom Cruise here. Guess who? I haven't even got my headset. I don't really want to put my headset on. I want to just chat and bare wham. So you got Tom Cruise. I'm surprised he hasn't jumped out of a plane and done about 50 backflips and somersaults and put the ball on the penalty spot, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I did find it mad though, chat. Obviously, if you in like your films, everyone's been going berserk off that new film from Christopher Nolan, The Odyssey. But everyone's going mad because I think he's like the president of film, isn't he, in the United States or whatnot. But everyone's going, he bought a ticket. And, it's just all about the publicity, innit? I was going to say, he's got a couple of bob anyway, so he can afford the ticket to the cinema. I was going to say, what's he saying? He's probably chatting. Oh, do I anyway? For my soul, Ozan. Spain. I personally want Spain to win tonight, chat. It's going to be a win for football anyway. A nation that actually wants to play a game of football and not volley you across the pitch for the full 90 minutes anyway. But I do think Spain will win tonight, really. I think it would have got embarrassing. If England did play Spain, it'd be like obviously the Euros as well, then beating England. Go on, do we need... I don't have to, That's... What's he saying? Oh, he's giving a big monologue. What's with the music? It's like one of those jarred cutscenes you see on FIFA now. The video game. Now we're getting it in real life. Just get the players in the tunnel just staring each other out. Cameraman looks like he's fell over there. Hopefully he's okay. How many signings did you get coming to perform pretty soon? Yeah, we're going to have to sign. I don't know. That would rightfully so. If anything like this happened, maybe Tottenham Hotspur, because they love an NFL game and they love a Beyonce concert as well. But Yeah, I suppose it's paying for all their midfielders, so they're not too bothered really. I know we host Taylor Swift concerts and all that, but if it means us signing more footballers, then fair play. But if this anything like halftime shows happen in England, yeah, it'd rightfully so get booed for 15, 25, 30 minutes. A constant absolute noise of booing. Because, yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's just more the... Yeah. We've got the funds, though, with this, though. The funds are there, bud, innit? But I do agree. If there's one player that, like, as you have said, chat, that it will do good, but if there's one player that I think could play in the right system, but it's going to be fascinating, chat, when we go into the new season, whether it was a case of Arne Slot not being able to improve players in the second season. Because if Andoni Iraola comes in, he'll be made up to have Matt McAllister. He's gone from Bournemouth, no disrespect to those lads, but Tyler Adams, and obviously having the other lad as well, Alex Scott, to McAllister, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, whatever you think about them, they're much better footballers. So, yeah, and we know what Andoni's done in his 3 years in the Premier League with Bournemouth. He improves what he's got. And if he can do that in the Premier League, Andoni, over the next couple of seasons, then yeah. So it's great managers get the best out of what they've got. In all honesty, chat. Jurgen done that for many years, obviously, but it's just all about getting the right balance. And as you said, chat, depends what Andoni wants. If Andoni wants another midfielder, go and get him, Liverpool. There we go. Why are they going round the pitch? Oh. Wouldn't he just go like straight, like diagonal, like they used to do at Wembley, old Wembley? But as much seconds as we can get out with the advertising revenue. Sorry there, chat. I'll get through the start 11. You've probably seen. No one got I'm not using order. Chat, has anyone seen the new Christopher Nolan movie? I'm going to have to go and see it because I've done, obviously, a production degree, but film and television as well was a big part of it. I love my films as well as the football, but yeah. If you've not seen the previous other films, Jason and the Argonauts was one of my great films. So like the way they filmed that back in the day was tremendous. Obviously now if you watch it, you can see obviously the practical effects and obviously the puppetry and everything, but it's a really good film, man. Even like the old westerns as well, they were good. But everything is just so pure CGI. But with a Christopher Nolan movie, as we know, he's all about your practical effects, and he's one of the greatest directors ever. Like, but yeah, go and check it out, chat, if you haven't seen it, or if you have seen it, let us know what you think about it. So the teams are on the halfway line. Right, well, chat. Right, let's get to the start 11 for both teams. Simon, who's been a consistent throughout this tournament. Obviously, Spain, as we know, have only conceded one goal in the course of getting to the final, which was amazing, in all honesty. Pretty sure, yeah, it broke a lot of records in the lead up to getting to the semis and the final. Porto, obviously, fresh off that new sign of a contract. Kabasi, Laporte, Cucurella, 2 number 6s, Fabian Ruiz and Rodri, and then you got Yamal, Dani Olmo, Baena and Arazabal, more or less consistent throughout this tournament. Just really good balance across that team in a chat. And in terms of the Argentina team, you got Martinez, Montiel. Interesting that they went with Montiel, but he's in. Romero, Martinez, Tagliafico. Oh yeah, that's because the other lad's suspended at the right. But in terms of the midfield, 4, Gonzalez from the left, McAllister, Fernandez and DePaul. Then you got Alvarez and Messi. I'm a bit need to check is Paredes. I'm a bit surprised. That could lose them the game, chat. Just a simple decision like that. I'm a bit, chat. Are you a bit surprised that Paredes isn't starting? I am. I think he's been one of the players of the tournament, if I'm being honest, in that midfield, alongside the two lads for Spain as well. But yeah, Paredes is on the bench, so interesting. To Ozan's comments, nice one there, bud. As I said, with both teams, bud, I'm a bit surprised Paredes isn't in for Argentina, but it looks like they've gone a lot more attacking, really. So, yeah, you do wonder if they can get round McAllister, as many teams have in the Premier League the last 12 months. Yeah, it's just so much. I was going to say a lot of technicality, a lot of technical quality from Spain, but Messi is the most technical football we've ever seen. Apologies for anyone that watched Maradona, but I just think Messi's Messi, any. But in terms of the benches for both sides, in terms of attacking line as well, Victor Munoz, our lads on the bench, Nico Williams, Ferran Torres, Borja Iglesias, Pino, Pedri, Mikel Merino, Zubamendi, Gavi as well. Not too bad of a bench, that is a chat. And then for Argentina, Lautaro Martinez, obviously fresh off getting that goal, the winning goal against England in the semis. He is on the bench. Not too bad of a sub to bring on. Thiago Almada, Nico Paz, Paredes, as we said. Simeone is on the bench as well. Lo Celso as well. So Palacios and Otamendi. So Senesi, chat, I don't know. I think has Senesi even played many minutes this tournament? I don't think he even has he? But chat, get your score predictions in the comment section below if you haven't already done so. I'm gonna go Spain. But are we going to be seeing the last dance for Messi in an Argentina shirt? Probably is. But when you think about the Maradonas, that great, obviously the second goal against England and the great goals Maradona has scored in his time, a bit like Pele as well. Goals that are synonymous in world football when you go back 20, 30, 40 years. But Messi's got a tremendous catalogue of them. Of his own anyway, but is today his last goodbye, and what a way. I think Mbappe said after the full-time whistle yesterday, he said Messi always delivers, and he does. I think everyone's down the years not wrote Messi off the later he's gone on in his career, but I think coming into this tournament, I think everyone looked at Ronaldo being the age he is and Messi, but yeah, that's why I say he's the greatest ever, chat. And probably a lot of yous out there, a lot of yous might say Pele, Maradona, and other players as well. But the fact that he's 39 and doing what he's been doing already in this tournament, and if he can cap it off by doing another Messi madness that we've been able to watch since he broke through with the Barcelona days as well, then yeah, he was already top for many. But if he goes and wins back-to-back World Cups, I think that would certainly cement him as the greatest ever footballer for many. Even he was already for a lot of us, but if he goes and wins a World Cup at the age of 39, then yeah, then fair play to the lads anyway. Aristo's gone 3-1 so a Messi madness today. Jen, how are we, mate? Viva la España. There we go. What's that one? Sapar. I've not heard that, la. Don't even want to try and pronounce that, mate, but there we go. Oh, did he? I didn't even. I was gonna say he better have been saying football and unity as well. Like, what a player, Iniesta. One of my favourite all-time players, Iniesta, chat. So good, man. Like, that's being younger, growing up, or whatever generation you were, how old you were, watching that. I think it was always a great privilege for everyone that was able to watch that great Barcelona side with Messi and obviously Pedri and obviously Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, but even being old enough to actually appreciate the great Spain side, as we mentioned, as well. It was, at that time, 2008 to 2012 as well. Remarkable football team, man. And players. Oh, is that Bruce Buffer or is that his brother? Oh, this is the Buffer. Fair play to the lad. He says about 20 words and he gets paid about 5 million. I think we'd be made up with that, wouldn't we? But, yeah. Yeah. Fair play. We're in chat. We are seconds away from the World Cup final. And it is coming to an end very, very soon. And we are underway here. Spain versus Argentina in the World Cup final in the United States. Is it one last hurrah for Leo Messi with another World Cup under his arms? Or it is the new generation of Spanish football that 3 years ago did win the Euros, beating England? But is it now the Lamine Yamal era of football? He's got the whole world at his feet. But again, another day like today could be one of the great early chapters in Lamine Yamal's already historic footballing career. But it's going to be fascinating, chat, if Spain do what they've done to many teams. Historical Spanish football inside, the greatest Spanish sides, passing teams to death. Pass. Be patient, be alert, and end with that final quality at the top end of the pitch. Oh, sorry, chat. Pedro Porro bringing down Gonzalez there. Yeah, it's going to be a free kick to Argentina. Martinez with the ball inside his own penalty box. And chat, a massive thank you to everyone that has tuned in. If you are new to the channel, yes, we're a Liverpool channel, but it's been as always, a great joy and a privilege, chat, everyone for tuning in on the World Cup coverage. Been good just to break up the football, but obviously the real football will be very soon underway anyway. I know we've got a load of pre-season games, but yeah, can't wait, chat. I think for all of us, it will be a much better year than last year, covering the Reds anyway. But, calm down, look. What was it, 6-4 last night for that England game versus France? I see Canate got subbed off at half time after conceding 4 goals. That was a bit mad, wasn't it? In pens, there you go, what was on? 4-0 Spain for Jen. Tell you, that'd be a big scoreline, mate, wouldn't it? They've got the UFC, you know. No, there's the brothers, aren't they, Ozan? You got Bruce Buffer and what's his other name? Can't remember the other fella's name. Jav, how are we, bud? 2-1 Spain. Yeah, very split in the comments tonight. But with both sides, you've got so much individual quality and collective quality as well. Obviously, Argentina in the last World Cup, the dogged nature of togetherness, the dark arts of football, being able to foul and break up play. And then obviously you've got the Euros winners, Spain And as we've seen already, this tournament's just proper football. And speaking of fouls, Montiel, is he getting an early booking already? Baena, that's Atletico Simeone coming out of there, of him there. Just instantly a bit surprised Baena hasn't been warned by the referee. Obviously getting the imaginary yellow card out. It was an intelligent foul on the halfway line, to say that, at least anyway. But Dani Olmo doing well here. Lamine Yamal, first couple of touches on the ball. Lamine Yamal inside the penalty area. Oh, deflection. Just about took the pace off the ball. But Martinez, the Villa man, grateful that ball just had a little ricochet. Dani Olmo, tremendous little flick round the corner. It's just a fine save by Martinez. Just doing enough. Sloppy here from Argentina. Will Spain punish them? Lamine Yamal inside the penalty box. Martinez away. I'd say you got to be careful here, Argentina. The last 2 minutes here. Sloppiness on the edge of the box, but there's a counter-attacking opportunity. Messi. He's out of his goal, Simon. Oh, wow. It's like watching a Liverpool game from last season, end to end. Defensive qualities on the floor. What a start we've had to the game, but no goal so far, but a bigger, great defending by Simon. Prime Manuel Neuer-esque there, coming 30, 40 yards off his line, because Messi would have been, well, he looked like he would have been 1v1 with Simon. But great goalkeeping to come out and read that passage of play extremely early to deny Leo. Certainly is not a player in world football that you want breathing down on goal in a 1v1 than the little magician. Yamal. How are we, bud? Hope we all had a good weekend, chat. Where was we been up to? Yeah. We will be there, Ozan, if that happens, hopefully. Oh yeah, just keeping hold of it. But it'd be interesting if, I think, as we said in the last game for Spain, Barcelona kind of having a little look at Laporte possibly moving to them. But a tremendous footballer, chat. And Rodri certainly been up there for one of the players of the tournaments. Rodri. Oh, I was going to say, we just made that pass there. Cucurella. Chat, who's been player of your tournament? Player of the tournament for you so far? Little back heel. That's got to be a foul. Surely, referee. That's a foul! That's a joke. Pedro Porro's been fouled on the edge of the box. Absolute joke, referee. He's just been whipped up on the edge of the box. That's a foul by Maka. Sorry, Maka, but that's a foul. Absolute joke. Would have been on the edge of the box with acres of space in front of him. But Spain balling behind here. A great defending here by Spain. Arazabal, great defending from the front. Ball out wide, just fell to Tagliafico there. Oh, you give that one. Absolute joke. Tagliafico, a gust of wind must have blew on him and he fell over there. How can you compare that foul to like 10 seconds ago? But yeah, great defending there by Simon. Off his line. But Yamal there, did it take a deflection? Yeah, it did. I thought it did. It was a Martin, as you said there, Ozan, nearly an own goal from the United man. Yeah, all day, but you just gotta keep on playing the way they want. Don't be getting frustrated. That's the only way that Argentina probably will win today, is if the referee has a man in the match performance and if Spain lose the cool really and get a silly yellow or silly red, as did Switzerland. Obviously Switzerland, if you missed that game against Argentina, we're in the driving seat. I know obviously they pulled it back to 1-1 Switzerland, but a silly foul. Oh, they're just letting everyone touch the World Cup. Yeah. The game's gone. The parade in the World Cup around the stadium. Got to be careful that no one runs off with the World Cup, haven't they? So he gets to full time and they go, where's the World Cup? Not there. You'd expect hopefully it would be a replica like, but... Yeah, it's been a great start. 9 minutes into the game, chat. But yeah, Spain's got to keep the composure, keep on playing. Oh, he will be there. Still, he will be there. In the words of Pep Guardiola, we will be there. Jav, yeah, seeing that, bud, in the world of mad transfers. I'll tell you what, that's a great signing, by the way, chat. Sad to see, really. But fair play to Chelsea. But Alonso, he needs that floody inverts type player, doesn't he? But it's a bit mad when you think about Chelsea. If Alonso does go with that 3-back system and obviously the two behind the striker, the 2 10s, not too bad, 2 attacking midfielders, haven't you? I think it was Hoffman and Wirtz behind for Leverkusen when they won the league. Paul did them wrong there, chap, but I think it was those 2 behind the striker for Alonso. Well, Chelsea will have Rodgers and Cole Palmer behind whoever's playing up front for Chelsea. That's a bit naughty of it. 2 number 10s anyway. But Spain down the left, ball in, great ball in. It's going to be a corner to Spain. And how are we that? Yeah, hope you're well, mates. What was it? One of the famous World Cup? Wasn't the trophy like disappeared in like one of the World Cups years ago? There's always those classic stories of obviously like club teams where like a player, like back in the 60s and 70s, they'd be celebrating with the FA Cup and they lost it. And which is a bit mad. It does happen. You'd like to hope it's just a replica cup. Ball into the box. I'd be very surprised if you haven't got security on the actual World Cup trophy, like. Or is it the fella that had one job, just keep an eye on the World Cup and it's disappeared? It's going to be a throw into Spain down the right. But if you are tuning for the first time this evening, chat, dominating possession, as we'd always expect. Still, no shots on target, no shots in general for Argentina. Only that little glimpse of a counter-attack by Leo Messi over the halfway line, but it was very expertly read by Simon in the Spain goal. Coming off his line a good 40-50 yards to read the play. Was it actually the England kit? Was it the... yeah. Was it England? Whatever football nation it was. Yeah. What was it? Yeah. Who's that, lad? The dog. Dog called Jeff, or whatever. Don't worry, I'm not going to go on a Danny Murphy and start talking about a cat. The football's on. Porro. Ball in clear. It's poor by Argentina here. Need to get the ball on the ground here. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's an awful challenge by Maka. That's got to be a card. Got to be a card. Be very surprised if he's... But, yeah, let's have a little look. Completely... Oh. But... Yeah, it's a crazy challenge that by Maka, I'm being honest, chat. Both benches have gone off the feet very quickly. But yeah, Dani Olmo's remonstrating with the referee there, and I can understand why. Even Victor Munoz is trying to get Maka sent off. Sit down, lad. Easy teammate. There we go. Is that Will Ferrell? I know who that is, chat. Who's that? Is that Travis Scott or whoever? I think that's Travis Scott. It's a bit surprising. Most of the tournament, the camera's been going to the stands, and it's all been like NFL players. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo who that is. But, yeah. Yeah, I knew those two people were. But yeah, no card there for Maka Chas. Referee deemed that. Oh, Messi fouled there by Aina. First time we've actually seen Argentina get past the halfway line with any real sustained bit of pressure here. Yeah, it was an arm in the back of Messi. Yeah, Chas, who would you have in your top three for like players of tournaments? Obviously, Messi probably will be up there. I've got to have Rodri, Chas. Is Rodri back to his best? I think if he's grew in confidence and fair play. I think Guardiola was 6 months ago. Said he called it spot on. Ball in for Argentina. Ball to the far stick. Going to be a goal kick. Over it. Big time there for Argentina. De Paul just leaning back there too much on that free kick. But yeah, Guardiola was 6 months ago said that Rodri would be back to full fitness in and around the World Cup time. Obviously, lovely touch by Yamal down the right hand side here, running at Tagliafico. Ball into the box. Just begging for someone to put that into the back of the net. No one was running across the front post. The two Spanish players that were in the box made a direct run to the far stick. Just could have done with both of those Spanish attackers in the box, splitting their runs really. One going to the front and one going to the back. But that was a bit too easy for Spain. But to the Lamine Yamal, if you are new around here, chat, make sure you do drop a like on the video as well. If you are new around here, everyone. Gonzalez needs to get his head up. Great defending by Pedro Porro. Last line of the defence. Integral interception and it's possible breakaway here for Spain if they can get it right. But it's going to be a foul. It's another foul. And even the fourth official stepping in front of Tagliafico there. But again, Yamal, 2 quick feet there by the Barca man. Yeah, foul all day. But just going back to that Pedro Porro defending there. Gonzalez didn't do too much of it. Very fortunate. He just landed on his shoulder, but excellent recovery work by Pedro Porro. because he needed to make that because Messi was inside the penalty box with practically a tap-in. Baena. It's going to be a Spain throw-in, it should be. Down the left. Yeah, it's the dark art in football chat. There's about 50 fouls there. I'm a bit surprised Baena's not being got a free kick there. Well, I haven't seen a throw-in, of course it is. Got to keep that idea, Spain, as I said before, top of the show. This is where they will lose the game. This is what Argentina wants. Breaking up the play, make it very stagnant, and just frustrate Spain. Yes and no, mate. In all honesty, Ozan, and I say to you as well, chat. Jason Bourne. Jason Bourne, lads. Apparently, we're meant to be getting a new Jason Bourne as well if you're into your movies. Waiting on the right script, Matt Damon was saying anyway. But yes and no, Ozan, with that one. Great comment, but much appreciated. I think it's just a case of McAllister. The team that was playing for Liverpool last season was absolutely... The levels were really on the floor in terms of the performance level. Obviously, the year prior, he was winning the league. I think Maka, and as we've said throughout this tournament, he's playing in a system that benefits him massively, brings the best of his footballing qualities out. I think it was a case of last season for Maka. He didn't have the players around him that would have facilitated his best qualities as well. For Maka, in an Argentina shirt, he knows what his job is. He knows what he needs to do. And in Liverpool shirt, we were trying to convey he's not a number 6. For Brighton, as we see, we played in that bit more advanced number 10 role, bit more advanced 8 role. And as we've seen for Argentina, he's on the edge of the box. He's giving little 1-2s with Messi as well. So, yeah, Liverpool were trying to convert him into a number 6. He's not a number 6. If you play him in a number 6 position, for me, in a Liverpool shirt, then he'll get dominated, as we've seen last year. But if you're playing him in that 8/6 role, if you've got protection around him, but Argentina down the left, but Messi, it's a poor touch by Gonzalez there. But yeah, it's a great question, Buds, and chat, I'll reply to Ozan. I think it's just one of them, mate. He's playing in an informed Argentina side, mate. And games of football are a lot more easier when you've got Messi alongside you. But yeah, there's positives and negatives, really, Ozan. Great question, Bud. I'll pose that back to you. How do you feel, or chat? To what Ozan said there. What do you agree with the feed that Mac has saved us? I don't think he has. I think he's just benefiting massively to the right system. As not just Maka last season, but many opportunities here for Balvin get on the end of it. Looked like he was going to be offside, but he wasn't fully committed with that. The Real Sociedad forward. Goalie to goalie there. Poor distribution by Martinez. Back, but not many. Yeah. That's the thing. Maka in this Argentina system, he's not being asked to cover 50, 60 yards, is he? He's like having to cover 5 to 10, 15 yards around the pitch because he's had Paredes, he's got obviously the Paul today, he's got players around him that will do the leg running. Similar with Messi as well. That's what every football side that's had Messi, and you say to Messi, stroll around the pitch and do your magic. You can allow that and you can facilitate that in your team personally when you've got a magician in your side like that. Romero on the port, ball into the box by Spain. Comfortable for Martinez. Wasn't anyone... Has he really got an Argentina flag on his head? Yeah, Martinez. Yeah. So, it is probably one of the big questions coming into the season, chat. If Maka is staying, then, or if he's going, or whatever happens with Maka. Messi. That's going to be a foul by Messi, just flicking that over. Rodri. But yeah. I think if Maka's back to his brilliant best for Liverpool this season, we've got every chance of winning trophies this season, chat. Every chance. Because he's one of those players that makes other players play better. He brings the best out of everyone. And we got a hydration break. Are we going to have like a concert on the hydration breaks today, or is that only for half time? I don't know. So. Have Sunderland just signed someone? Signing. Oh, apparently Sunderland are looking at Balogun there, chat. I think he's still at Monaco, is he? Balogun. In terms of statistics, chat, 25 minutes on the clock. Spain have had one total shot on target. Argentina, 0 shots in total and 0 shots on target, of course. But possession-wise, 62 for Spain. Argentina, 38. But it's been a case of both teams trying to work each other out. Very cagey, as you would expect in a World Cup final. There we go, lad. There we go. Everyone's hydration break if you are watching from home. Whatever beverage you're having. But Rodri there. He's going to be some football manager chat. He's on the line. He's obviously a great footballer in his own right, Rodri, but you just know he's going to be one of the next big football managers to come out of once he retires. Still got a long way to go. I think he's only 29, 30, isn't he, Rodri? But just in that hydration break here, chat, he's just speaking to the manager. Obviously, I think we could all do with one of those like ice packs, chat. Fella looks like a stormtrooper. I think it's obviously the jackets with like the ice packs on them. They'd be great, wouldn't they? Probably cost a couple of bob, like, but. Chat, who's that? That's the Liverpool fan. I know who that is. Robbie Williams. And the South Africa host. The great actor from the pianist, or great, a good film, man. Great actor. Trevor, that was it. Trevor, I know he's a massive Liverpool fan, and the South African host. Does a load of American TV shows and that. Yeah, it's going to be a blatant handball by Maka there. But it's going to be a bit of an underhit pass there by Spain. Cucurella. It's going to be a throw into Spain. Kabasi nearly selling the goalkeeper short there on that pass back. Just about had enough pace on that. But survived that, Spain. Out. Oh, he's done well there. It's got to be a yellow card, that chat. Foul on your mouth down the wing. It was other stuff. Volleyball. Take one of them in the air in the FA Cup final next season, won't we? Or Champions League. Really trying to press up here. Argentina very high. But Spain, as we've seen on many occasions so far this tournament, just being able to play through the lines. Because look at Fabian Ruiz there. He's got acres of space in the middle if he can get found. Just about getting that first couple of passes there. Baena all the way back to Martinez. To Montiel. Great interception by Cucurella. He's awful touched out. He's trying to get that diagonal switch for Argentina, but it's going to be a throw into Spain down the right. Not the greatest passes there by, I was going to say, well, currently a Chelsea player, chap, but I've got a sneaky feeling he might end up at Real Madrid at the end of this tournament, especially considering that Chelsea have just spent 117 million. Oh, ball into the box. Nearly another awful pass back there by Spain. They've just survived that though. But in terms of Morgan Rogers going to Chelsea, I do think Enzo will be going to Real Madrid for another silly transfer fee. 100 million something. Oh, lovely ball in behind there. Nearly finding Dani Olmo by Yamal. Nearly, but just millimetres away from Dani Olmo. Yeah, no yellow card. I wouldn't rule them out, mate, in all honesty. Because, chat, Arsenal will have injuries this season. A bit like when we won the league. And obviously we had a big drop-off last season, didn't we? Arsenal very heavily dependent. I think Trossard's going to be a huge miss for them, chat. I'm just very surprised that they've got rid of him. Because I think, obviously, in this tournament, I think Trossard, seeing a statistic, had created the second amount of big chances, which is mad considering Belgium were knocked out a couple of weeks ago, anyway. But I think they could be Baena to the byline, ball in, Romero cleared the lines, Argentina. But yeah, I think that could be a transfer that they could be. Come what the end of I'd even say January, they could be I know they've chat who's the lad that they brought in from Greece. Oh, well, the Greek lads anyway they've signed. Stats wise, he's got a couple of goals and assists, hasn't he? And I think it's for Club Brugge. But it's one of them. I think Genneton's an improvement on Martinelli, I'm being honest, Jess. Yeah, it's Ozil. Another great name that I can't wait to pronounce. What's Tazilis? Apologies on the pronunciation, chat. Yeah, they'll never do that with Arteta, mate. The corners will run out eventually. And hopefully we go into the new season where the referees are clamping down on the corners, man. I get it's part and parcel of football, but no one goes to a football match to see a corner be scored. You want to see individual brilliance from whether that be your opposition team, but you go to a game of football to watch attacking football. For me, apologies, Jeff, for the defensive purists out there in football, but there was even a month last season where own goals was Arsenal's player the goal of the month. own goals was leading the way for Arsenal. That was like the January or February. Funny. Yeah. I'm not too bad, Mark. Nice one, mate. Good to have the football on today, mate, and obviously the Liverpool content to be chock-a-blocker. I'm going to try, chat, do let us know, do a show in the morning and a show in the evening as well. So if you're wanting to get involved as well, chat, you're welcome to jump on anyway if you want to get involved. Obviously, the post-match shows hopefully get a lot more of your views involved as well. Cucurella on the byline. Can he get a ball in? He can, but it's cleared. So it's going to be chock-a-block with shows anyway, chat. So obviously, because we're in the Champions League, thankfully, next season, it'll be games midweek and then obviously on the weekend as well, which is going to be great. Thankfully, we're not in the Europa League anyway. Nearly were. Nearly, but yeah, I hope you're good, Mark, and everyone in chat tuning in tonight. Yeah, it's just want to be. I think all of us, maybe we want to be seeing a team that we want to be seeing just a team that looks like they're enjoying themselves. For me personally, I want to see the players enjoying themselves. And of course, last year was very difficult for everyone involved at Liverpool. But hopefully see smiles on the faces of Liverpool players enjoying the football. Because if the players themselves are enjoying the football, then we've got all the chance of winning games of football. Enjoy coming to training, to games as well. But yeah, enjoying playing the football and winning games of football, which we're fully capable of, chat. We've got Ali. If Ali's back to full fitness, Van Dijk's has another great season like he did last year. Kerkez kicks on. Vietz actually gets utilised the way he's meant to be. Isaac stays fit and bangs in goals. We've got every chance of winning trophies next season, chat. Oh, sloppy here by Argentina. Didn't get away with it. Olmo, he's done well there. Get out of his way, Fabio Marie. Little back heel there by Cucurella. Oh, he's Montiel. Great recovery tackle there. But again, sloppy by Argentina. Again, there's been a couple of occasions where they've just been a bit slow in the middle of the park. And if they don't sort that out in the second half or even in the next 10-15 minutes, that's certainly where Spain will get a goal from. Dilly-dallying on the ball. Just need to get that ball out with a feet a bit quicker. Yamal, been a bit quiet so far. Again, Yamal, let your football do your talking, lad. Little give and go. Great build-up play by Spain. Ball to Cucurella down the left. Early ball in. Low cross. Cucurella's still got it though. Little give and go by Rizabal. Dani Olmo, ball into the box, away by Martinez. Referee saying, the players are saying handball, but referee said play on. And it's great defending by Rodri. That's surely got to be a foul. Former City forward Alvarez fouling his former colleague there. But yeah, there was no handball there. Alvarez had his arm. He had his arm there. That's where it was. Yeah, squad depth and experience, checking it. Yeah, 100% Ozan. Or just get the players in. If Andoni wants to play a chat, go and get him for him. As we spoke about, was it 2 nights ago when we had a little look at the contracts as well. Sloppy here by Argentina. Spain need to punish Argentina here. Can't be allowing them to escape. Sloppiness on the ball. That's the one thing they have been Spain the whole of this tournament so far to the final. Little give and go. Ball in behind. Oyarzabal. Shot on target. Should be putting that into the back of the net. Lovely little dinked ball over. Oh, Oyarzabal. Sure. I know he's on the edge of the box, but the save there, Argentina. The ball was just bouncing. Didn't quite have that right trajectory on that final bounce for him to wrap his left boot on that. Obviously, his more favoured left boot or natural left-footed player is about. But yet again, typical Spanish play. Ball flicked round the corner. Long searching ball here for Spain. Can he bring it down? I couldn't quite get that under control by Anet. And Argentina going forward here now. Maka all the way back. Yeah. But yeah, a big 5-6 minutes left of normal time. Probably will get about 2-3 minutes extra added time anyway. Obviously for the 3 minutes of the hydration break. Messi, little give and go to Alvarez. Rodrigo de Paul, ball out to the wide area. Oyarzabal. Oh, it's got to be a yellow card. Has to be a yellow card. Has to be a yellow card. Has to be. Thank you, referee. Sorry, Chaz. I was going to say, if he escaped a yellow card, I think the referee might have just left his cards in the changing room, really. But yeah, it's a first yellow card of the evening for Manchester United's Martinez. Yeah. Most bang-on yellow card you'd ever see in this tournament. But, as we've seen against England and Argentina, they had Martinez and they had Romero, both on yellow cards. That's where England didn't, for me, punish Argentina through the middle of the pitch. Especially when we've seen how many games of Romero being on a yellow in the Premier League. Just loves to have a little nibble of a tackle when he's on a yellow and gets sent off stupidly. But as we remember 4 years ago, chat, when we done the Argentina versus France game, and Kylian Mbappe turning up in that second half over the course of like 10-15 minutes, getting the 2 quick-fire goals. Lovely ball to find Dani Olmo. Pedro Porro, ball to the far stick. No one attacking the far stick. It's a great ball. I think it was Rodri as well. A little reverse pass into find. I think it was Oyarzabal. Let's have a little look at that. A lovely pass out. It was Kabasi, sorry, chat. It's great fluid movement by Spain, but at sometimes all the great football that they have, Spain haven't quite got that natural number 9 in the box. Obviously, Oyarzabal loves to drop deep. Sloppy big end by McAllister. Yamal, Fabian Ruiz, flick round the corner. Cucurella's come quite centrally yet. But again, for the McAllister, he's lost possession a couple of times. I think, as we said, before the game kicked off, I think Cucurella down the left. Cucurella, shot on goal. Just wide. Tell you, nearly millimetres away from Martinez's left-hand post. Yeah, that ball's bouncing, mate. Yeah, just waiting. Yeah. Oh, who's gone down? Martinez. Or is this Lisandro Martinez gone down, chat? Who have you got on the bench? But Paredes. I think Paredes will be coming on at half time, chat. I'd be very surprised if they don't bring him on, because Maka is really suffering of not having Paredes behind him. Oh, Otamendi. is coming on here by the looks of it for Man United's. Man United fans won't be wanting to see this of him coming off, especially with the Premier League football on the horizon in a matter of a couple of weeks. Looks like it might be a hamstring injury. Also Mendy, 2026 and also Mendy still getting a game. Fair play to the lads. Yeah, I'll be frustrated with that. Martinez, he certainly won't be wanting to come off anyway, but he's having to. Gonzalez down the left. Pedro Porro. I think is that Wanyama, chat? That's testing me very limited NBA knowledge. I think that was Wanyama, was it? I think that was the NBA player, wasn't it? I know me LeBron Jameses and Luka Jovic as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't count them out though, chat. Yeah. Certainly Liverpool weren't doing that last season, mate, were we? Is it Webby? There we go, chat. I do know maybe 2 or 3 NBA players. Because he is like the face of the NBA, isn't he? Only because I do watch it's the cards, like the top cards. Load of his cards have been going for like 50, 100 grand, and ridiculous, in all honesty, for a basketball card. Like, gold, collected by Simon. There, 4 minutes added on there, chat. And then we will be having the concert of all concerts. Do wonder what the teams are going to have to do though, chat. Obviously, historically, football in terms, it's always been 15 minutes. So you'd expect the physios and the team medical staff to be putting through the players through the pace at half time in the changing room, aren't they? Surely, because like the muscles will like relax and all that. And don't be a bit surprised if you do see some injuries in the second half, like in the first 5-10 minutes, or like some players getting cramp or whatnot. So Roosevelt, that's a foul by Roosevelt. Another foul on Messi. Chat, if you've got social media, you've probably seen that great meme of Messi just like nodding at Jude. Like, you just don't. That's one player you don't wind up is Messi. But there's been some mad quotes of that, like that video, they're getting clipped of Messi just like going like that to Jude Bellingham. Whatever Jude said, you say something about diving or whatever, and then. But he reacted perfectly. Messi getting 2 assists, didn't he, against England? Yeah. What does that mean, Aristo? Oh, is that what he said? Yeah, there we go. We got Spanish speakers. Nice one there. So. I'm not even going to say that because I don't even know. Oh, was that what he said? Did I still? There we go. Is that what he said to him? Bloody hell. You don't say that to Messi, do you? Jude, silly boy. Just need James Milner just to... Oh, is it James? And that is half time. And then we're going to be getting the... Messi, what are you complaining at, lad? Well, yeah, Lamine Yamal, not too pleased anyway, but chat. Wasn't really an eventful half of football, really. Probably going to be more movements on the half-time stage than what we've seen in the attacking areas for both sides, really. But in terms of the statistics, obviously the big one, 0-0 at half-time. As expected, Spain dominating possession, 65-35 for Argentina. Expected XG 0.23 for Spain, and Argentina with 0 points. And then 3 total shots for Spain, and then 2 shots on target as well. I'm just looking at that chance for Lamine Yamal. Obviously, attempt saved by Martinez. Only real opportunity Lamine Yamal has had, really, to have a little shot off on goal. Argentina just being basically non-existent that half, in all honesty. It's been all Spain, as we probably all would have expected. Obviously, there was that. I think if you go back, there was a silly. Oh, sorry, chat. Should I pause that? There we go. It is half time. Obviously that foul. Obviously the foul that wasn't given, like 25 yards from goal, would have been Spain's best opportunity in the game, but it wasn't deemed to have been a foul. Obviously, a shot from Mikel Oyarzabal on the 39th minute. Obviously, did get a shot on target, attempt save by Martinez. But yeah, apart from the well-read Simon coming out 30, 40, 50 yards of his goal, yeah, just being very non-existent. But as we've seen throughout this tournament, chat, Argentina just always find a way. It's obviously the later this game does go on, the more it favours Argentina, as we've seen against England and other teams, especially Egypt and obviously Cape Verde as well, going into extra time in some of those games. So yeah, but don't be surprised, chat, if you not Argentina have to bring on Paredes, I feel, because I think McAllister's really suffered in terms of not having that bit more defensive protection behind him. He's just been caught in between the lines of, do a press, do a get forward, like what do I do? So yeah, it's going to be fascinating. Chat, what's been your own analysis on the opening 45 minutes as well? It's not a classic at the minute, but you never know. We said that 4 years ago, chat, didn't we? And Kylian Mbappe just turned up and done his business, really, and France nearly won it at the back end of the game. I think it was Ibu nearly got an assist for the match winner with just a hopeful long ball through the middle. Well, Spain looked to what they've done really well. Just Argentina, I felt, let us know. But as we said at the top of the show, it's that ability just to foul and break up the play. I know it's not nice to watch, but from a coaching perspective and an analytical point of view as well, that's what they've done so well throughout this tournament for me personally, Argentina. A bit like when you watch Atletico Madrid and even Arsenal to a certain extent as well, of that ability just to disrupt the momentum and like win, like even if you have 15, 20 minutes within a game, as long as you are scoring when you're on top. It's the dark art of football, but it's effective in certain elements because it's just frustrating. And even looking at Yamal coming off and Oyarzabal, they looked very annoyed coming off the pitch, which you don't understand. He'd been volleyed for the majority of it in the first opening 45 minutes. But yeah, if I was the Spanish coach, I'd be telling them, be patient. Your opportunity will arrive. Keep on playing your football. Keep on giving the ball to Rodri, and try and get Yamal on a bit more better attacking opportunities as well. But Yamal has got the beating of course, his fullback anyway. You're looking at their back line, Tagliafico, who, yes and no, I think he's been alright anyway. But yeah, Montiel and Tagliafico, Baena and Yamal just should be getting at them a bit more. Cucurella's been getting into some great attacking opportunities as well down that left-hand flank. As we've seen, he's probably for me, Chat's been the best fullback in the competition so far this tournament, and he's going to be a breath of fresh air in that Real Madrid side anyway. Signed for big money, was a 50-60 million, but yeah, he's going to do well for Real Madrid this tournament. But yeah, a certain Victor Munoz, possibly. Ozan, yeah. You never know. Hasn't played has he even played any minutes? I think he played the first game. He played 20-30 minutes, didn't he? And then he's just obviously got that injury, which isn't ideal. Victor Munoz. There we go. So, there we go. Yeah, it was a cagey as expected, though. I just hope Spain can come up with a good second half, hopefully, mate. It will be fascinating. I'm just looking on some of the VT clips here as well. Just those big opportunities. They've been getting in. Just getting in behind that back line is always an issue for majority of teams that come up against Argentina. They don't give you many opportunities, but when they do arrive, like Spain this afternoon, need to punish them really and take the opportunity. But I think the way they've defended, Leo Messi has been great, really good in that respect as well. So yeah, but with Messi, he'll have one opportunity and get an assist or a goal, won't he? So yeah, but yeah, Spain look too relaxed. Yeah, I think there's a confident mark, in all honesty, confidence in their ability and of creating those attacking opportunities for them. Is it, Mark? Does anyone know where Mikalic is going? I'm guessing he's probably picking up a bit more work in the United States, isn't he? Obviously, the football's growing massively every single year in the United States, which is great for them. I think the experience, especially from English pundits or world football as well, the more pundits that get over there and do more work for the American companies, then the more chance it's got of growing and developing as well. So obviously with the Premier League, it is the biggest market. Already is big in the United States, the Premier League, but obviously England's one thing, but the Premier League, that's where the big money is, especially not just for the English teams, but if the Premier League can advertise it more heavily, it just means more money for the Premier League teams that they're able to spend on transfers and develop the clubs as well. So yeah, it's there's a huge audience out there in the United States, and hopefully the more that do get involved in football, the better as well. So yeah, I'm gonna. Is this on the pitch? I think is that Madonna? Yeah, I think that's Madonna. There we go. There's no way that's on the pitch. That has to be in the stadium. I was gonna say they've put up that stage very quick, haven't they? Yeah, I think that's what's. Yeah. Oh, here's Ronaldinho with R9. Go ahead, the lads. So, I'm guessing that they're not driving that. That's obviously probably pulled on a cart or something, but there we go. Ronaldinho with R9 and absolutely loving it. There we go, the lads. Get up and dance. He'll be dancing come at the end of May. Liverpool are winning trophies, chat. For Ronaldinho, and certainly R9 used to love their partying back in the day, didn't they? Probably still do now. When they were footballers. Ronaldinho number 10, R9. And Madonna's got number 10 on the back as well. Go ahead, the lads. They're absolutely loving it there. Two Brazilian legends, but not just Brazilian legends. World footballing players. One. Oh, who have we got next? Is that the Muppets? Dudal. Some famous orchestra going on here. I'd say, well, fair play. The quickness that they got the stage set up and everything. But, I thought he had Haaland there. I was going to say, he's on his oldies. BTS, is that? I don't know. I think it is. But yeah, chat. Have you listened to much of them? I've not heard any. I know who they are anyway, but very, very, very famous. Yeah. There we go, chat. It's not too bad. I thought they would have been setting up like stages and all that, but fair enough. But you've actually got singers that actually can sing, and it's not quite all auto-tune like. Chat, I bet you are dancing in your front room or in your garden, lads. Oh. Oh, son, are you a big fan? Can you that? Or chat. Right, who's next? Yeah, BTS and who's next? Oh, we've got the lads from the oh, Justin Bieber now, chat. There you go. Justin Bieber's had better movements in the last 10 seconds than Leo Messi has in the first half. I'll tell you that now, chat. Even your nan knows who Justin Bieber is. Yeah, we're getting on, Ozan. Performing one of his new songs, I think. I think they'll be coming, Mark. So, Dua Lipa to come out. There we go. Yeah. What a singer Dua Lipa is. As Liverpool fans, we love the One Kiss tune, don't we? Yeah, Justin Bieber, BTS. I think it's BTS or BSC or whatever. But at least we've got know some of the artists anyway. But the thing is, though, chat, this is why like the American audience, when you speak about football, even on social media clips as well, like everyone some American audiences, especially that watch the NFL and NBA and all that, they think They don't understand. Well, they will after this World Cup, a lot more of them anyway. Obviously, how many billions watch? I mean, it's like 1.5 billion watched the last World Cup. I'm expecting this World Cup to be 1.5, 2 billion. Shakira. So, yeah. So, fair play. So, all eyes on the tournament. I don't mind this song, Jen. Thoughts on the World Cup anthem? Do you prefer Waka Waka? But this is up there, I think, for World Cup songs. So. No, I'm speaking Mark the American audience as well. No. I don't even want to think how much those tickets are just to be in the ground. That's why, like, it'd be amazing if you were doing like commentary or any media work as well. You're very, very lucky, man. Yeah. I think that's been the main anthem of this tournament, mate. What are your comments? Shakira's Mo first final World Cup appearances in '99. You're not wrong there, it is though. Yeah. So yeah. That's comments of the tournament, that way. Fair play. 8K. That's mad, isn't it? Yeah, I miss Piggy and Dracula and Kermit. Go at the lads. Oh. But 8K is a bit mad though, chat, isn't it? You'd like to hope that they've give quite a fair couple of tickets free to fans on like organisations as well, like charities and that. Hopefully. There we go. Good positive message. It's what the World Cup's all about in football. Love. Oh, I thought you were going to start singing Waka Waka there. Is it the Vuvuzelas? I was in South Africa. They made an absolute racket, them, didn't they? You just swing them as well. This isn't. Oh, have you got anyone else coming out now? So we've had Shakira and the lads. I think is that full time? Oh, hang on. I didn't even know Coldplay were there. Coldplay were there as well, so we had Coldplay. I tell you, chat, I thought that was going to be a lot more worse than it was, but yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Main thing is the players are actually in the outside. The players will be blocking that on the noise and everything else. They'll be listening to the coaches as well. Well, hopefully the players come out in the second half ready. I was going to say, I didn't actually time that because obviously we said 15 minutes, but And judging from the amount of group chats I'm in with the lads, yeah, with Doug. Doug wasn't best too pleased with that. Yeah, everyone's going. Well, yeah, it wasn't too bad chat. Fair play. Coldplay. Oh, yes. And I'm not a big Coldplay fan anyway. Yes. The best moment from Coldplay over the last 5 years was when they put that camera to to the fan, and then it caused that absolute drama, didn't it? Obviously, yeah, two people that weren't meant to be at the Coldplay concert together got spotted, didn't they? So, yeah, certainly ended the relationship anyway. But, but yeah, I'm not the biggest Coldplay fan, but I know there's a load of yous out there that do enjoy Coldplay. As Mr. C said there as well. Yeah. Chat, I didn't even know Coldplay were there until he's seen, is it Russell Martin, whatever's, not the ex-Southampton manager, but is it whatever his name is. But, yeah. Yeah. At least I thought there'd be some mad stages and even more fireworks than there was, but yeah, not too bad. Yeah, that was just a bit mad, that one. That was all over social media. Maybe if it was a stunt for whatever, but yeah, just a bit mad, that one. Yeah, obviously because it's the thing. If you're not aware, chat, there's if you missed that, Coldplay concerts, they put you on the big screen, and yeah, it wasn't good. But yeah, that's common to the tournament though. Where was it? Where was it? It was a Ted Lasso. Mark, I was trying to. Yeah, Ted Lasso chat. If you're not seeing it, go and watch it anyway. Didn't the one of the Ted Lasso players? I think he made his debut this week in the second or third tier of somewhere in world football. It was always a big dream of his anyway, but I think it was just an advertising stunt, really, and being honest. But fair play to the lad anyway. Made his a professional debut anyway. I think he's like 30 odd, isn't he? But fair play to the lad. Yeah, a bit surprised that Dua Lipa wasn't actually there this though. Yeah, where is it? That's common to the tournaments. He has more final World Cup appearances than that. CR7, yeah. Well, there's talk of Ronaldo actually being in the next Euros or whatever. Obviously, it's the ex-El Nassr manager, isn't it? It's Jorge Jesus in charge of the Portuguese national side now. So, yeah, don't rule Ronaldo being at the next World Cup. If there's one player that could be there, but not being at his best. But, yeah. But, Ronaldo will still be playing into his 50s, I'll tell you that now, Chas. Oh, they got the Macarena out now. Go on. That's got to be up there, chat. Madonna getting drove by Ronaldinho and R9. You say that wasn't on your World Cup bingo card, was it? Certainly has to not be on your bingo card. That's got to be up there. Certainly for R9 and Ronaldinho. Forget scoring the goals that they've had and won all the trophies, but bit mad. Yeah. Oh, chat. I believe he'll play. Is it in Portugal the next Euros, chat? Is it Euros? Oh, he's definitely not missing that then. Oh, the World Cup is on. Oh, bloody hell, I didn't even know that. Nice one I was on. Oh, did you? Yeah. Yeah. Bit surprised we didn't see Mr. Bean. Yeah. So, because obviously there was in 2012 when they had Mr. Bean jumping out of the helicopter with the Queen. James Bond jumping out of it. Obviously, it wasn't the real Queen, but the 2012 Olympics. Everyone knows Mr. Bean. The mad thing about Mr. Bean, chat, is everyone thinks that there's loads of series of Mr. Bean, but there was only about like a season and a half or very limited series. But the fact that everyone knows Mr. Bean. Don't think he'd make a decent number 9, like, but don't know. How is it? Is it in the UK? Oh, bloody hell. Didn't even know that was. Obviously, Everton. I don't think Liverpool will be getting any games, but surely you'd have to have Anfield as one of your dreams of footballers to play in the ground. But obviously, I know Everton Stadium's being announced as a stadium, but it's a bit bizarre that the Anfield's not being picked, but fair enough. But there's probably reasons for that anyway. Not modern enough, which is a bit mad, but. So Portugal, Spain and Morocco. Well, co-hosting. Fair enough. That'd be a good one. You'd expect that to be a lot more cheaper than obviously the United States, Canada and all that. So, there we go, Mark. Sack the stats of Messi today. You got your 1 season, 14 episodes and 2 films. That's got to be up there. Like, everyone knows Mr. Bean. Any world country you'd go to. Well, chance we are close to starting the second half here. Hopefully the players are okay. And yeah, Paredes, Chatter called it. I was going to say he missed Paredes. I'm a bit surprised that he didn't start today. Whether he had a bit of an injury coming into this game, we'll find out. But yeah, Gonzalez has come off and they're bringing on Paredes. And that should wrestle a bit more, not a lot, but a bit more defensive and possession for Argentina. It will allow McAllister that bit more freedom. But, sorry, Chas, we've seen worse World Cup half-time shows, haven't we? And we are underway here for the second half. The football, the main thing's on them. Was that 19 or 20? Ball over the top here, and then he's trying to pinch that off them. But Spain from right to left, and Argentina left to right. Sloppy by Argentina. Spain on the edge of the penalty box. Baena on the edge of the box. Baena comfortable for Martinez. Again, need to be producing a more higher caliber finish on the edge of the box. Let's have a little look on that replay. Where's Yamal on this? He could have just slid it to his right-hand side to play Dani Olmo in there. But again, Argentina have started the second half like they did in the first. Sloppy. Yeah, Jack McAllister's gone a bit more high up the pitch here, as we'd expect with Paredes coming in. I haven't seen it down the left. Sorry there, Chelsea, I'll make that. So be it. Argentina down the right hand side. Laporte. It's great defending there. It's going to be that's what he's appealing for here. He's appealing for Yeah, it's great defending. That should be a goal kick for Spain. Yeah, chat, if you haven't done so, do drop a like on the video as well. Massive does help out. Absolute legends. No, wasn't disallowed that goal kick. It was going to be a corner to Argentina. As we know in this tournament, chat, they've got VAR on corners, which is a bit mad. Ball in by Argentina. It's going to be a flicked off McAllister, and rightfully so. That was the right decision. Yeah, not the greatest. Not quite David Raya, is he? Obviously, but very highly regarded Simon in Spanish football, isn't he? But it's like when Spain had, was it Pepe Reina and obviously Iker Casillas. Obviously, no one was taking Iker Casillas out. Obviously, the ads was Pepe Reina, Iker Casillas, and they had Victor Valdez as well. Not too bad of a Spanish trio of goalkeepers back in the day, innit? But you've got David Raya, who's a good goalkeeper as well. But certainly not on that level of those three. That's good, Mr. Cena. It's the thing, they've invested money the right way in terms of the money that they've generated in the last previous tournaments as well. You spent it in terms of developing the Moroccan federation as well, so fair play to them. And they are benefiting massively from obviously they didn't progress longer into the tournaments this time round, but yeah, they're doing quite well. Is there an injury, is there? Someone gone down? And there might be an Argentina player down here, chat. Who is it that's gone down? Come on, cameraman. Let me know who's injured here for Argentina. So they've already used 2 substitutions here, chat. Who is he? Don't tell me it's Maka. Maka better not be injured. Maka's moving okay, which is good to see. Good flick on by McAllister. Bit of space here now for Argentina. Alvarez. Tagliafico down the left. Is it? Bloody hell, 64 teams. You just got to think about the players and even the fans as well, though, chat. It's not cheap to go and obviously follow your country or whoever, or even if you wanted to be just as a football fan to go and watch the games. But it means more for obviously the economy of those countries that they're in as well, and the businesses. It's got pros and negatives as well, though, chat. But the player welfare should be a big point to, even though so many games of football these footballers are playing. And it will, in the end of it, you will see more big injuries to players, to key players. There's going to be a foul off the ball there. I think Rodri's gone down here off the ball. Paredes, he's doing what he was brought to bring on. And Paredes shoving. He's got to be careful here. What is he doing, Romero? Danny Olmo. Olmo's on the ground. And Paredes has been booked here, but how was a bit naughty here, but what are Argentina doing? Let's have a little look off the ball here. Sorry, chat. Yeah, it's a silly. Yeah, it's well done by Rodri. It's a bit over the top, but it's intelligent football, chat. Rodri, he's felt something. Don't get me wrong, but he's playing Argentina at their own game, really, Rodri. It's intelligent football play by, yeah, Paredes even there. There you go. Silly yellow card from Paredes, but fair play to Rodri. Don't mind that at all. That's why he's won a Ballon d'Or, Rodri. His football intelligence. Ball over the top here. Cucurella. Ball all the way back to Martinez. Sloppy. Ball to find Rodri. Dani Olmo to McAllister. Not got too much amount of space to run into. But Spain really pressing extremely well this second half period. Not many opportunities or avenues to play that ball through the middle or in the wide area for Spain. For Argentina, sorry. Great pressing by Spain. There's going to be a foul on Alvarez. Rodri tries to make that substitution. Obviously, Paredes had one shove, and then he got a second and third shove there, Brazil. So Paredes on for Gonzalez. So don't worry, that third substitution hasn't come on for Argentina at the minute. Oh, that's a mad stat, that. I'll get to that in a little second. Spain going forward. Oyarzabal. He's got Yamal through the middle. Oyarzabal, little give and go. Yamal was in acres of space and he's furious with Oyarzabal. I'm so surprised he didn't get his head up and play Yamal. He was got a guaranteed goal if he found him. But Spain down the right now. Pedro Porro. You got a couple of men forward. Yamal. Is that going to be a foul? Bit surprised that wasn't a foul. But I hadn't seen it. Heavy touch there. Heavy touch by DePaul. Messi appealing for a handball there. Spain. Nothing given. And is that going to be it? He's gone down holding his face there. Laporte. Let's have a little look. But a big opportunity missed by Oyarzabal. Spain opening up Argentina. So easy. It was a sloppy original ball, but Oyarzabal needs to get his head up. Just balled on the right hand side of the penalty box of Spain. That would have been a 1-0. Would have put Everton on Lamine Yamal in that position. But just allowed Argentina that time and little space to recover and get players back. Oh, Dani Olmo inside the penalty box now. Ball back in, cut across. Great defending by Montiel. Would have been 1-0 if it wasn't for the full back. He's appealing and he was shoved in the back by Cucurella. But excellent defending there by Montiel. Needed to make that. But first time in the second half we've seen Dani Olmo get in that position and dictate the tempo. Yeah. I'm on Spain. Always in the middle of it. But Romero's having a word with the referee. What are you doing, lad? You've got a match to win here. More bothered about speaking to the referee than defending his man. Oh, Pedro Porro. What is that, lad? It's going to be a goal kick. There's deep crosses, then there's just putting that into Rowe's head. And I think one of those full-back players... Oh, was it Medina? Coming on. Melina, sorry. Coming on. Is it Montiel? Yeah, Montiel. So chat, they've made substitutions. Martinez is off due to injury. Gonzalez has come off for a tactical reason. And Montiel is coming off for Molina. Obviously, two full-backs that were very important in the last World Cup for both Argentina. I'm a bit surprised because they've only got 2 more substitutions in normal time, Argentina, to bring on. And that's where Spain, again at the minute, as we approach the hour mark, have made no substitutions so far. Cucurella. It's Rodri. Yeah, probably Mark. But it's got to keep on playing the way they have been, chat. If you've not been watching a game, Spain been all over Argentina. It's got to keep their heads, keep on playing the football that they can do. And they'll certainly win tonight, even if it goes to extra time. It's got to be patient. Dani Olmo, 25 yards from goal. Needs to get his head up. He's found Lamine Yamal. He's running from deep here, Yamal. Fabian Ruiz, sorry. Olmo. Patient play by Spain here. Pedro Porro. Seems to have been a foul, and it's a great play by Pedro Porro. And Paredes, he's already on a yellow. I'd be shutting his mouth if I was him. You're on a yellow, lads. Calm it. There's no way you can appeal at that. You just hacked him down. Straight down the back of his Achilles. They'll come at this, though. I think they will. They will, mate. Especially if Spain do get that first. If they can get that first in the next 10 minutes, chat, then the Argentina backline will certainly have to push up a good 15, 20, 30 yards. Argentina very happy with sitting in their own half. Just about Spain getting that first goal. If they can get that first goal. Oh, bloody hell, the referee. Bloody hell, referee's just blasted Baena with the shaving foam there, look. So, free kick on the edge of the box here for Spain. Little meeting. Baena. Yamal. I know it's about 2 left footers on a right. What's that? Yamal standing over this, but Baena left it to Yamal. Baena fell to Baena. Ball in. He's still got it here, Spain. So it'll be an Argentina throw in. So Ferran Torres and Pedri coming on. Not too bad subs that, that's all. Fabian Ruiz coming off. So Pedri and Fabian Ruiz coming off. I'd say they've got better there, chat. They've improved with those substitutions. Especially in the middle. Obviously, Pedri. Not too bad subs at all. Maybe we might see a bit of Yamal a bit more. It's going to be a foul by Argentina now. Otamendi, furious, but again, interesting. Ferran Torres does go a bit more central. But I think Spain, if they just try and get Lamine Yamal more into this game, they'll win it. Yamal, quick. It's going to be a foul again. That's got to be a foul on Yamal. Referee. How's he not seen that? Tagliafico's just Tagliafico. It's a foul. What's that? Bayena. Porto. Ball over the top. To Dani Olmo. Argentina last 10-15 minutes. Very sloppy with the ball. All Spain. It's got to be a foul, referee. Got to be a play on there, Pedri. Good advantage by the referee. Dani Olmo, shot on target. He spilled it, Martinez. It's going to be a corner. Bit of a weird save, unless that took a deflection on its way to goal. But Dani Olmo, bit of movement, a bit of a strange save selection by the Villa number 1. Very bizarre save. Done the job just. But a good advantage by the referee. Yamal, referee, I'm a little weird. And seeing the defenders just giving the verbals to the referee. It's surprised none of them haven't spoken to the referee's booking. Yamal, in swing a low cross. It fell to Pedro Porro. Back out to Yamal down the right. Ball in. Great defending by Paredes. He needs to make that because there's a couple of Spanish players flying at the far stick there. It's an excellent ball by Yamal. Yeah, great defending by Paredes. Needs to make that. It would have been interesting. I think it was Laporte. Quick corner. Flapped by Martinez. It's got to be out for a corner, referee, no? Just about kept that in, but just at the minute, Argentina on the ropes here. Certainly on the ropes. Argentina have had no shots on target so far. It's like a training ground game at the minute. Attack versus defence. And barring any massive hiccup, Spain, the goal's coming. Dani Olmo to Cucurella. Ferran Torres down the left. Good ball in. Just great ball in, really. Not quite got the accuracy on the cross, but it's still a ball into the box to the far stick. That Tagliafico's put out for a corner. Wasn't too well aware of his positional play there. Of the opposition players. Just got rid. So we have a corner here for Spain. They're knocking on the door. The goal is coming. I feel. Ball in by Yamal. It's going to be a Spanish player's gone down there, but quick ball out to Yamal again. Yamal. He's done well to keep it in. Big save by Martinez. Ferran Torres straight at Martinez. He'll be absolutely made up that that's not either side of him. Oh, big opportunity there by Ferran Torres. Great play by Yamal to keep it in. But either side of the goalkeeper, I think that would have been in. There was enough power on that and the closeness. Oh, hang on. I've just seen a replay there. Kabasi went down. Are you checking that? He's had another Argentina player down. What a shame. I think it's the hibernation break here. Another player's down for Argentina. It was comfortable though, chat. Mark. It was a comfortable save, mate, wasn't it? Straight at him. Straight at him. It's what he wants as a goalkeeper. Romero gone down. I tell you, that's going to be mad if it's another injury for Argentina. The arrow's on. If you are watching on your social media platform, head over to the YouTube. Do drop us a like and a subscribe over there. Yeah, Spain again. Just got to keep on doing what they've done. Looks like Nico Williams might be coming on here for Spain. Strong bowl, lad. What's that? That sounds like a Harry Potter drink, that, lad. What is that? Hogarden. Is that a Scandinavian beverage, lad? I'll say. Or Hogarden. Never heard about that, lad. That's it. I'll have a little look at that. What is it? Is that a beer or a cider, lad? Zinedine Zidane. Obviously, the new French manager. It's going to be mad, though, chat. The next World Cup that comes round, you'll have possibly, well, will be Jurgen Klopp as manager. To be Germany manager, you have Zizou in charge of France. You have obviously the current manager for Spain. I'm guessing he's going to be staying round, especially if they win the World Cup. And Argentina have used all their subs now. So Medina's come on now for another. So Medina, the former lad that used to play in Ligue 1, is coming on. I think he used to play for Lens, I think it was. So he's come on. Melina and Otamendi is a centre-back pairing. Interesting. Oh, sorry, Mark. Yeah. I was on like your Weetabix, lad. Sorry. Weetabix, lad. There you go. I have to check that out, lad. So yeah, Romero's off. I think he's injured. Yeah, he's off with an injury, Romero. Argentina at the back there. Martinez. Simeone's on for DePaul. Spain have only made 2 subs, so it'll be fascinating, especially if it goes to extra time, chat. Spain certainly will have more of the fresher legs. That's poor by Rodri. Opportunity for a counter-attack here. A very rare attack for Argentina. Can they get a shot on target, or even a shot in general? But Spain have got all the men back there. Medina. Messi, first time this afternoon. Ball out to the right-hand side. Simeone to Cucurella. Possible breakaway here for Spain if they can get at it. Ferran Torres down the left. They look knackered, Argentina, chat. I know there's only 72 minutes, but look very leggy at the minute, Argentina. Yamal. That's mad because he's got so much more football to play. Alvarez. Great defending by Kabasi there, stepping out. And Pedri just telling his teammates just to calm down, take the time on the ball. Yeah, no subs with us though, no more. Obviously, if we do go into extra time, both teams will have one more substitution, but let's see. I think we all remember that the World Cup game, Yamal, poor cross there by Yamal. But remember, obviously we had the Mario Götze World Cup winning goal. Remember that one? That was a 1-0 win for Germany in that final. There's been many other World Cup finals that have been dictated by a 1-0 scoreline. Why is Martinez taking a touch there? Sloppy. Give it straight back to Spain. It's a heavy challenge there. And yeah, Nico Williams is coming on, chat. If you're an Argentina defender, you'll be looking to the bench and you're having a laugh. Merino and Nico Williams. Danny Olmo's coming off, chat. Bit surprised by Olmo coming off, but as we've seen, especially for Arsenal and for Spain already in this tournament, obviously for Spain, Merino, it was goals in the quarters and goals in the last 16 as well, getting vital match-winning goals. It's going to be a foul on Rodri. Is that an elbow? Paredes again walking away. In the back of Merino there. He knows what he's doing. Go ahead, Commons. The stadium announcer going, I'm not surprised. I was going to say, it should be a full house in the World Cup final. Spain just patient on the edge of the box. Cucurella now to Rodri. Pedri. Shot on goal. And Pedri's appealing for a foul. Referee said nothing of it. But really good play here, chat. Typical Spanish football. Going to be an overload in the centre of the park now as well. It's just going to be a training exercise for the Spanish players. On the edge, creating that extra man in the middle. Got to be careful here, Argentina. Yamal inside the penalty box, cleared by Medina. The goal's coming, chat. Excellent play by Spain. There's an overload in the middle of the park here. Kabasi shot on target. Over the bar. Still in play though by Nico Williams. Needs a bit of support. Or does he? He's got a corner out of that. But a couple of these saves tonight by Emi Martinez have been a bit strange. But Kabasi there on the edge of the box. Yeah, he's nearly dived past that. Or nearly lost the flight of the ball again. A couple of times that's happened tonight. for the Villa goalkeeper. Another ball here now for Spain. Nico Williams. Need to find a way out, Argentina. So that's going to be another corner here. Going to be a retake on that corner. Hang on, referee. If it's a foul, I was going to say, it must have been a foul just before the ball was kicked. So another opportunity to load that penalty box from the Bilbao man. Ball in. Oh, just over Kabasi's head at the far stick. Nearly getting on the end of that. Kabasi, lad. I haven't seen too much of Kabasi chat, to be honest. But I've been very impressed with him this tournament. Seen a lot more games of him. But I think he's only, was in 1920, Kabasi? Spain, not too bad, is it? Certainly are set with him at the back for many tournaments, for the Euros and World Cups. Spain dominated the whole game so far, but still 0-0. And this is, in all honesty, yes, they're getting battered at Argentina, but it's what they want. That's what their whole game plan is. Just get that one opportunity. And as we've seen already in this tournament, give them just one chance. They can certainly take it. Yeah. But only needs one chance at a Stodoni to punish this Spain back line. Pedro Porro. Don't know what happened with the camera there, chat, suppose. Ball in here now. Spain down the right hand side. Ball into the box. Going to be another corner for Spain. They're racking up here, these corners. Tagliafico putting it out. So 10 minutes left on the clock here. Come on, Spain. Quick corner here by Spain. Surely got to be a foul on Nico Williams. Ball into the box. Williams! Big save by Martinez. And again, another big missed opportunity for Spain. And a long searching ball. And he's gone down there. Sure, that's got to be a yellow card. Is that Simeone? Referee? Yeah. But again, ball to the far stick. It was a great cross by Williams. Surely that's got to be a yellow card by the referee. But yeah, got away with that. Just about got a touch on that Molina at the far stick to take it the pace out of that from Laporte at the far stick. But yeah, the total football here from Spain. Pedri, even Merino. I know we joke about him loves a header for Arsenal, but he's a very talented footballer with the ball at his feet. Yeah, Pedri dictating the tempo here now. He's getting in behind. It's important, not just Paredes, but the likes of McAllister and Enzo keeping tabs on that. Because there's quite a fair amount of space here that Spain can hopefully exploit. McAllister. There we go. Well done. Get up, Enzo. I was going to say, yeah, rightly so. Well done, referee. Giving verbals to the referee. Great to see. Well done, referee. Yeah, they do, Hannah. Hopefully the goal does come. But yeah, just giving verbals to the referee. That's what's going to happen. for Enzo Fernandez. It'll be interesting if he doesn't get that Real Madrid move. Pretty sure he'll be getting booed in every single stadium in England. Obviously with the goal that knocked England out. But I'm pretty sure he might get cheered at Anfield anyway. As long as he's not scoring. Even that though, mate, but like the possession wise as well, chat. Gotta be very careful. Laporte, long searching ball. Ferran Torres. Merino, is he in an offside position, Yamal? No, he's just about on. Referee said play on. No, it still was a yellow. It was a yellow, mate. Nico Williams. Messi on the ball. Again, it's just asking too much. Spain here can play out if they can't. There we go. Quick one. Spain. And there we go. I was going to say, referee, just stop the play. How is he not being booked here? Awadio's on. Oh, yeah, certainly won't be anyway. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't even know that, but so. Just keep to the football, eh? Keep to the football, chat, innit? Yeah, Enzo got a yellow. Yeah. True. To do with this stuff. Yeah. But it will be a win for Spain. A win for football if Spain win tonight, chat. Do deserve it. Only if they are going to be winning in normal time and you win it 1-0, only conceding one goal all tournaments. But the football they've played has been outstanding. It's why you watch football. It doesn't matter who you support. You want to be tuning in to see good possession, attacking, fluid football. So it'll be a throw in for Spain. Pedro Porro. Yeah, he got away with that. Sorry, still. Simeone did get away with it, didn't he? The barge into the back. Proper Sunday League challenge, that. Nico Williams. Cross it, lads. 5 minutes left to go. Spain with Simon. Lovely ball by Merino to find Rodri. Needs to get his head up though. He's found Yamal. Go on, lads. Run on him. Back to Rodri. Ball over the top. Ferran Torres. Side netting. Couldn't quite get the right connection on that. Fair enough, lad. It was a great run from Ferran Torres from left to right in that central area. Could have done with a Van Basten turn on that. Little swivel with his right boot. Just couldn't quite get that connection on that. Yeah. Argentina only had one touch in the opposition penalty area, chat. One touch. Surely Argentina don't win this 1-0 in normal time. Surely not. But football's football, and it's a funny old game. Play it! It's poor by Pedri. Poor by Pedri. He needs that ball in earlier. Pedri, ball out to the left-hand side. Nico Williams, can he keep that in? He has done. Cucurella's asking for it. Cucurella just needs to get in that position that he always likes to get in. Whether that be an underlapping run or a run out wide. Get the ball out to him and cuss it across the box. Tell you what, chats, if the game carries on, Victor Munoz might actually get a run out here. Kabasi, take your time, Spain. Ball out to the right-hand side here. Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Riding the challenges. Lamine Yamal plays it to Rodri. Ball out to Nico Williams down the left now. Probing the back line of Argentina, but a good challenge by Molina. That's going to be a Spain throw in. 2 minutes left on the clock. It's the way they've played at Ozan, isn't it? This tournament. As it was in the last World Cup as well, though, chat. Oh, Spain. Rodri! Over the bar. Not quite as strike he had for City in the Champions League final, but he had a good amount of space there, Rodri. Could have took 2-3 touches there. Big opportunity missed for Spain. But absolute agony for the Spanish supporters watching this. Obviously not with the football, but with just the game still on the balance at 0-0. So interesting. Cucurella getting back there. Argentina will be hoping for extra time. Star-studded lads. You got David, you got Iniesta, you got Xavi, Iker Casillas, Puyol, Navas, Ramos. The stars of that great famous Barcelona and Spain Euros and, well, big superstars in world football. What? 4 minutes? 4? Thought would have been more. There's been about 50 substitutions. Only 4 minutes, chat. A bit surprised with that. Don't be surprised if Mikel Arteta is in charge of Argentina one in the future. Oh, here we go. We got the referee playing DM there as well. What is it? Laporte, Messi, gone down. Oh, behave, Paredes. I say, is it going to be a yellow card? I say, it's going to be the first foul Laporte he's done. Ah, what's he meant to do there? He can't get out of the way. He just ran in. Messi's just ran into him. 91st minute. Surely Argentina don't scam a goal here. Surely not. They've had no shots on target. They've had none. They've had one touch in the opposition penalty area. Had they done a score with their second touch? Oh, quick corner. Free kick, sorry, chat. By Messi. Fernandez. Messi on the edge of the box. Get up, Messi. Argentina. Alvarez. Big save. Simon. Comfortable for him, but is there a breakaway here for Spain? And there is Nico Williams. It's a 3-on-3 for Spain. Yamal's at the far stick if he can find him. Nico Williams. It's straight at Martinez. You greedy man. Play that ball to the far stick, and that's got to be a yellow card. It's an NFL challenge. Enzo Fernandez, and it's a red card. You can't be complaining. The NFL season, I don't know if it's still on, but hopefully, I think it's Kabasi's down. Hopefully he's okay. It's a horrible challenge and a ridiculous challenge when he's already on a yellow card. The Chelsea man absolutely took him out like an NFL player. Oh, that's horrendous. Silly challenge. Argentina, it's going to be a long extra time period. But that's a yeah, even he was on a McAllister, you can't be complaining about that, lads. None of you can be complaining about that. What are you all pointing at? They can be reviewed. It's a plain yellow card. Review my backside. No chance that's getting reviewed, chat. No chance. Instant. No, it should have been an instant red in a bit there, Enzo. Yeah. Book them all as well. Go ahead, Macalas. Even if they go to extra time as well, yeah, you never know. Silly yellow card as well. Madness of a challenge. Why is Messi? What did he complain about? What's he complaining about? And Cucurella saying that Messi covered his mouth, but I was going to say, you can be red carded, but yeah, finally we've actually resumed a bit of play here. Argentina down to 10 men. If you are tuning in for the first time tonight, chat, Enzo Fernandez getting a ridiculous second yellow card. Could have easily been a red, if I'm being honest. If that was even if it was on. One man army macker. You don't have to defend and score goals. But your Mal, last couple of kicks of the game. He's got to keep the composure here, Spain. Cucurella. He's found Ferran Torres. That's going to be a free kick for Spain on the edge. The penalty area. And Paredes, he's already on a yellow. Surely that's got to be a second yellow. That's silly. That's silly as well. He's on a yellow. Madness. Could have easier been 2 red cards in the space and the span of a minute period. Could have easily have been and should have. Many Spanish fans out there to be appealing for the second yellow. A great opportunity on the edge of the penalty area there. Pedro Porro, Lamine Yamal. Will be last kick of the 90 plus minutes. Pedro Porro can score from this range as well. I think he scored I remember seeing a screamer on all the Spanish lads in the stands, the former players on the edge of the seats, as is a Spanish footballer nation. The game can be won here. And what a story it would be if Lamine or even Pedro Porro standing over this free kick. Favours Pedro Porro with his right boot. There's a lot of space for Martinez to give up there to his right hand side of his goal. Well, I tell you, Pedro Porro from this angle. Surely. Can he? Or are we going to be getting extra time? Referee's getting a shaving foam out. There's a little wall in front of the Argentina wall here. I think it's Rodri and Mikel Moreno. There's going to be a decoy run. Lamine Yamal. Saved by Martinez. It was goalkeeper's side here. But I tell you, it's a big save by Martinez. But it's great play by Rodri and the lads in the wall. A quick corner here. Nico Williams ball in. And it's going to be extra time here, chat. Extra time. We love extra time, chat. But yeah, thoughts on that, chat? It's going to be a long period of football, especially for Argentina being a man down. But probably not a lot will change for them, in all honesty. Obviously, sitting behind the ball and all that, but in terms of having that outlet, they won't be having that outlet in terms of getting that ball up. But that extra substitution for both teams, it's going to be fascinating. Certainly going to be fascinating indeed. But yeah, chat, it has, if you are tuning in, an Enzo Fernandez red card, a second yellow, booking offence for, I think this first yellow card was given bits to the referee with his mouth, like giving verbals to the referee. Obviously, the second one was an awful. If you've not seen it, chat, if you watch the highlights tonight, absolutely took him out. I'll say a bit like a NFL quarterback getting tackled or whatnot. Horrendous. Not certainly a challenge. It's certainly a challenge you'd see in the 60s and 70s or so. That anyway. But yeah, extra time chat. It's gonna be. I think in terms of hopefully Spain can break down Argentina now. They were already defensive, weren't they? But yeah, okay. And Spain, yeah, getting the money's worth anyway. Certainly, yeah. Extra time and chat. Yeah, Scouse. How are we, lad? This is why I gave away my World Cup ticket. Couldn't be dealing. Pick up there, lad. Hope you're well, mate. In chat, I will be back in a little second. Yeah, and get your refreshment break or whatnot, or scram down, yeah, because we've got another 30 minutes of football still to go. And we'll have a little look in a little second of the possible substitutions that you would probably anticipate Spain or certainly Argentina from a defensive point of view might want to sacrifice a bit more of an attacker, or whether they do what England done and Thomas Tuchel and the lads, and just invite even more pressure on anyway. But chat, see you in a little second anyway. I get the subs up for both teams as well, chap. Here, 1 second. Just to, get the subs up. Right. Yeah. So just looking at the substitutions here as well, chat. One second. So in terms of the bench, looking at the substitutions, if you are tuning in for the first time tonight, Spain have made, obviously, Ferran Torres coming on for Arizabal, Pedri coming on for Fabian Rui, Mikel Merino on for Dani Olmo, Nico Williams coming on. So they've got, obviously, Spain. They've got that extra substitute. Well, got 2 more substitutions Spain to make anyway. But Argentina have made all their subs. But obviously, going in the extra time period, they will be getting that extra substitution, as will Spain. But obviously 3 of those changes for Argentina come in the form of an injury to Lisandro Martinez, Otamendi come on, Paredes come on for Gonzalez. That was a tactical switch. Molina come on for Montiel as well, and then another injury for Argentina, Cristiano Romero, a big injury concern for Tottenham, but there's been a lot of speculation whether he will be coming on. Going to Inter Milan as well, chat. And we are underway. Apologies, chat. That was a quick turn in hands. But yeah, apologies there, everyone. We are in the 92nd minute. Bloody hell. That was a quick turn in hands, chat. Apologies. Yeah, we are in extra time. But yeah, that clock's spot on there, chat. Apologies. Fernando Llorente there as well in the stands. Ferran Torres on the edge of the box. Ferran Torres, not the greatest of touches from Lamine Yamal. Great interception. Spain to Pedri. Ball to the far stick. Big save by Martinez. Nearly Nico Williams couldn't just quite get a touch on that, but the flag didn't go up for the line out. But it was being interesting from another angle whether he was onside there. I think he would have been. But Pedri with a sublime ball in. Oh, Nico Williams just couldn't quite get that right connection on the header. Yeah, big work, Kev. How are we, lad? Big save. Ozon. But yeah, into extra time period, chat. Martinez being more of the busy goalkeepers. Yeah, it's comfortable for Martinez. It was Adam. Wasn't quite in the corner from the Bilbao forward. Just didn't get quite enough connection on that header to put it into the bottom corner. How are we, Kev? How are we, chat? Nice one, Kev. Much appreciated, lad. But chat, make sure you do. Obviously, nice one there, Mark. Nice one, bud. Head over, drop Spider LFC a follow if you haven't already done so. Kev will be back to streaming very, very soon. Up ball to the left-hand side. Sloppy by Spur, or nearly getting away with it. By Argentina, sorry. Quick turnover again. It's just going to be practically Messi up on his own, really. But it's asking a lot from Messi. It's basically Argentina playing with 9 men out of possession, aren't they? Which is a bit mad. Would Argentina sacrifice Messi? Probably not, but in terms of defensive point of view, Messi's not even tracking back. So if you can get past Nico Williams, Simeone's closing nearly keeping that in. Fair play to Simeone. But 95 minutes on the clock. 5 minutes already. Oh, geez, there, chance get that. There we go. Extra time. Ball in. Marino! Nico Williams! 1-0. Disallowed! A foul! That's not a foul! That's never a foul! Ball's in the back of the net, but the referee's pulled it back to a foul on Martinez. You're having a laugh. Martinez has come out there. The ball's there to be won. I don't think he's had two hands on that ball there, chat. He's lost the ball under his save. It's not a foul. That's not a foul. This should be a goal, chat. This should be a goal. There's no foul on Martinez. This has... No way you disallow that, chat. That's got to be a If they disallow that, chat, football's dead, mate. Football's gone. Otamendi, give that man an Oscar. Foul my backside, ref. No foul there. That should be a 1-0, chat. I'm putting 1-0 on because that's got to be a goal. Has to be a goal. Nico Williams, there's no way this goal should be getting disallowed. It's a bang-on goal, chat. It's been disallowed. But surely VAR has to come into play here. That's got to be a goal. Chat, are we watching a different sport here from the lads on VAR? Come on, VAR. For football, please get that goal right. What? VAR's not getting involved, chat. I'll take that off. Whoa. Zubimendi and Garcia coming on. Chat, what are we doing in football? What are we doing in football, man? How is a goal like that being disallowed? Rodri... It's not been given, chat. We've carried on. Wow. Come on, Spain. Come on. It's been... Yeah, Rodri's off, chat. Zubimendi's come on. There was no contact there at all, chat. Madness, chat. Come on, Spain. Ball in. So Zubimendi's come on, chat, and there was another player. Come on, sorry. So Eric Garcia has come on for Laporte, and Rodri's off for Zubimendi. I'm sorry, I don't even want to see a replay of that. That's, if you slow down a replay, you'll find loads of fouls. Spain. Ball out to Porro. Ball into the box. Oh. Away by Molina at the far stick. So, it's just about getting between the lines here, chat, for Spain. Referee needs to move out of the way, if I'm being honest. Practically playing DM for Argentina. Yamal. Porro. Little give and go. Take your time, Spain. Lamine Yamal over the bar. Am I completely wrong on that, chat? I might be completely wrong on that foul, but probably am completely wrong. But I just don't feel that's the foul. Ozan obviously don't need a DM, mate, do they? Like, he's absolutely knackered. And look what Argentina are doing a Tuchel here. They're bringing Alvarez off, and they're bringing Senesi on. So, Great Wall of Argentina is getting built here. Every centre half in the box, everyone in the box. It didn't even get checked. Well, it got checked to say it was a foul, but yeah, it got cancelled this though, but yeah. So the thing is though, chat, like, if you slow down every single goal that you'd ever watch in football, you'll probably find, if you go looking for fouls, you'll find fouls. Yeah, since he's come on, Kev. Not too bad of a sub at all. But Pedri, just defence versus attack. Has been since minute 1 in this game, if you just tuned in. Ball in! Oh, missed by Spain. Marino. He loves a header. Just ask Arteta. Oh, the headers he scored this last season. Needs to bang that into the back of the net. Nico Williams. How's he missed? The goal's gaping. Needs to be putting that into the back of the net. He'd scored that against Liverpool though, wouldn't he? Yeah. Yeah, he has a nose on, has he? One second. Nico Williams. Keep on giving the ball in here, chatting. Keep on putting balls into the box. Smoke. Nico Williams. He's got to keep having that ball side to side. Messi. Long searching ball. Cucurella. Yeah, well done, referee. Go on. Go on, Spain. Go on. Lamine Yamal. Oh, he's went through the back of Yamal there. Went through the back of Yamal. Bit naughty. Oh, here we go. Simeone's just ran 70 yards to the referee. This is what Argentina want, though, chat, in Spain. Just got to be clever. Rodri's got to tell his teammates, even though he's not on the pitch. Come on, Spain. And there's a bit of afters there as well. He knows what he's doing. Yamal's off the pitch. What's playing like Spurs, have he? Conceding goals. Or maybe Liverpool last season conceding goals, but yeah. Big up there, Avi. Anyone tuning in late as well? We've all had a good day, everyone. You've missed. Basically been like a WrestleMania match, in all honesty, tonight. Just everyone diving on the floor. 3 minutes added on. Can Spain capitalise, overturn that ball? No foul. Nico Williams, get up, lads. But 3 minutes added in the first phase of extra time. Enzo Fernandez getting a second yellow card just before the full-time whistle of not the full-time whistle, the 90th minute period. Might be fouls, but This is what Argentina wants. You want you looking at the referee every single second. Get the ball on the ground and play your football. Paredes. Sloppy. Oh, lovely little back heel there by Ferran Marino, sorry. And that's poor. Messi. He's got an opportunity down the left-hand side. Medina charging forward, and you've got a throw in here by Pedro Porro. That's... No, you can't hold them. Oh, fair answer, referee. But this is what they want, chat. Argentina slowing down the game. Ferran Torres just shoved him. It's not an... Could you imagine if Argentina go down to 9 men and then still win on pens? Yeah, Kev agreeing there, but yeah, you can't. But yeah, I think that is that no yellow cards? Just volleyed the ball. Marino, but a huge missed opportunity by Arsenal's Marino. Big opportunity with his header. Should have put it in the back of the net in extra time. It'll be a quick turnaround. Referee, play the advantage. The ball's moving. What the Spanish players are saying. And that's what Marino's saying. Don't get the penalties, man. Looked like Lionel Scaloni got yellow carded as well, chat. I missed that one anyway. Chat. Checking Spain will get the winner. Or the goal at least. In this game. Let me just make those subs. Apologies, chat. Ridiculous. I'm looking at those replays. I'm sorry, chat. Yous have all played football at whatever level. That's not a foul. It's not a foul. What the Argentina team talks going to be like. Just slow down the game, keep on kicking each other. Apologies, chat. It is half time. I don't know what that is. But yeah, top end of the pitch, Spain haven't been good enough, but hopefully that changes. Game for big moments, whether it be Messi, whether it be Lamine Yamal. All the big players rise to the occasion when they're needed. Who's going to be the match winner for either side if it is normal time? But we called it, chat, even before the game kicked off. It's what they want to do. Slow down the game, frustrate Spain, Argentina, just kicking them, volleying them, fouling, doing whatever, just to disrupt the momentum of Spain And being honest, if I was the Spanish manager, I'd be telling them just to keep their heads. No, yeah. But we are back underway for the final 15 minutes of possibly the World Cup. Penalties are on the horizon for both sides. Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Williams, kill Spain, 1-0, Ferran Torres. Get in, victory for football. It fell perfectly, a ball to the far stick for Spain. Go ahead, Victor Munoz, lads. He's getting involved. Get in, chat. 1-0. No disallowing that, but they'll probably find a way, won't they? Get in. 1-0 Spain. Get in. It fell to Ferran Torres, but Nico Williams again. I think it was Pedro Porro whipped the ball to the far stick. And that's what you want. When a ball goes to the far stick, it needs to be headed across the 6-yard box. And who's there? Ferran Torres, who's apparently available for 30-odd million this summer. Yeah, Pedro Porro, lovely, delicious ball to the far stick. Nico Williams keeps it alive and he strikes it into the top roof of the net. Ferran Torres, composure, ice in his veins. Spanish number 7, have a bit of that. What a shame, Argentina. There we go, chat. Yeah, that's alright. Hopefully someone switched off the VAR monitor anyway. But yeah, no disallowing that, chat. But don't be surprised. Come on, Macca, get back to Liverpool, mate. But now, take your time here now, Spain. Referee, that's never... Keep your heads here now, Spain. You've gone 1-0 up. Keep your composure. But football's just a mad thing, innit? Come on, keep hold of the ball now. Pass them to death. Keep possession. Oh, what's this? Yeah, Argentina down to 10 men. Oh, they've been down to 9 men for the whole of the game with Messi not even tracking back. That's why we're just a bit surprised, aren't we, Chas? But if you are tuning in late, Spain finally breaking the deadlock. You can certainly tell who I want to be winning this game, Chas, and probably the majority use. A victory for football if Spain can win tonight. Come on. 20 goal attempts, 12 on target. Argentina haven't even had a shot on target, chat. They didn't even deserve. They don't deserve penalties. Just, like, fair enough if you enjoy watching a team sitting behind the ball, but it's not enjoyable if you're a team that sits behind the ball. But yeah, see what happens when Messi doesn't have penalties. Watch him score an absolute worldie in a minute after I've said that. But Spain, they've done exactly what I thought they'd do. the Reds have gone mad. Messi, they've got the goal, and the Reds their nerves have kicked in. That's just the beauty of just sport in general, innit? You've got your goal, your nerves are creeping in now. You're 10 minutes away from being crowned world champions. A footballing side, certainly tonight, that has been able to keep hold of the ball for large spells. It's the nerves, innit? It's the beauty of sport. Footballers that are paid massive amounts of money to keep hold of the ball, and they're fully capable. Spain, you got the likes of Pedri, you got Merino on the pitch. But that's a great finish, Chas, if you're not seeing it. Into the roof, and all the Spanish ex-legends. Let's have a beer. Go ahead, lads. Let's have a beer. Just great scenes. The lads, the Euro winners, the World Cup winners as well for Spain. No! It's an awful... It's not even a challenge there. It's just absolutely volleyed them there. Macha's been yellow carded. Unlucky Macha. You've got a Premier League to win this season, lads. And a Champions League. Good to actually see Macha get some minutes under his belt for the new season as well. Basically an extended pre-season for Alexis. You've jinxed it now, Kev. Bloody hell, saying 1-1. Right. Well, Kev, you say Egypt went at Argentina, didn't they? Cape Verde went at Argentina. Just ran out of legs. But if anyone watched that Cape Verde game against Argentina, and even the Egypt game, Egypt were and should have been 2-3-0 up in the game, shouldn't they? But again, a very dubious foul. Nico Williams, 8 minutes away here now for Spain. Nico Williams keeping it in the corner. It's just about offside there. Yeah. And as Andoni said already, he says, obviously, the majority of lads that are on holiday, they're not sitting at home playing on the PlayStation, are they? They're still training with the but there we go to Macha, but Yamal, Ferran Torres, he's due one goal to make it 2-0. Ferran Torres! And this is going to be tight. Unless I need another trip to Specsavers. Oh, he's on. He's on. He's on. The centre half's playing him on there. Oh, that was quick. Of course it was. Need to go to Specsavers, chat. Clearly, I am still blind. Well, chat, a massive thank you everyone that has tuned in throughout all the coverage on the channel as well, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Speaking to you all. The real football will be starting very soon, chat. I thought that was on, Kevin, chat. I honestly thought that was on. Yeah. Needs another one, Ozone. But 6 minutes left here for Argentina to get an equaliser. Never say never. Especially when you got Leo on the pitch. It's going to be a corner. A very rare, ventured attack forward for Argentina. Quick corner for Argentina. Back out to Messi like he did against England. Ball to the far stick over the bar. Nearly crept in. Nearly Ronaldinho against Seaman there. The wicked curl on that. But there's nothing better as an attacking player though, chat. That's what Liverpool should be doing more in terms of coming into the new season. When a ball gets put to the back stick, just header it back into the danger area. But you need your midfield runners. Oh, don't be saying that at this still. Are you from the future, lad? We'll find out if you are, lad. Nico Williams. Oh, lovely. Nico Williams inside the penalty. Oh, what's he done? Yeah, it's like me or you, like trying to control the ball in the penalty box there. What's he done? Oh, why are you trying to do a trick there, lads? I tell you what. Just square it across the box. Yeah, hopefully, Scouse. I thought so, Phil, but we still haven't seen the replay on that. But you've just got to trust the technology, haven't you? Done well there to keep it in, Argentina. Messi! Oh, straight on his head. Referee, stop the game. Merino. It's got to be a drop ball there. Oh! Fair play to Merino. Hopefully he's okay, but he's took that. Bloody hell. That might be a shine him in the morning. But yeah, Nico Williams seconds earlier though, chat. Just got a pass across the box to make it 2-0, but... Oh, you're having a laugh. I suppose. Yeah. His head and his armpit. I forgot the last time someone scored with an armpit, if I'm being honest. But modern day football. And yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure he'll be going somewhere nicer. Sorry, anyone that is over there, but yeah. Enjoy the sunshine anyway. So, drop ball here for Argentina. Or is it there? It's a bit. Oh, I thought it would have been, I suppose. There'll be a drop ball here for Argentina. Spain. 2 minutes left here. Switch on here, Spain. Yeah, drop balls to the Argentina. Just about keeping hold of the ball. Now, when you win that ball back, well done by Ferran Torres. Chat, keep an eye on where Ferran Torres goes. As I said, when he scored that goal, he was linked with a couple of moves. I read somewhere a couple of weeks ago that he might have been available for 30-odd million. If he's available, surely Liverpool put a bid in. Not just off the back of, obviously, him scoring, but he's an alright player. Especially if he's available for 30 million. Sloppy by Spain. Argentina, you've got a minute left. Hang on, referee. Go on. What's I going to say? Just crept another 20 yards further forward. Still, referee. Referee's just watched Messi put that. So, one last opportunity for Argentina. Thought it would be half an hour, as you said. It's still 7 minutes, probably. Simeone. Ball in the box. Oh, wide. Wide, Senesi. How's that been kept out? Who's the Spanish player's got to deflect? It's great defending, whoever's got a leg on that chat. Apologies. But I need to see another replay on that. Match-winning interception in the box. We played... an extra 5 minutes. Where have they got that from? Punch by Spain! It's going to be another corner. Come on, lads. Tagliafico, Medina. 5 minutes added on. Five minutes. Where have they pulled that out from? Tagliafico. Messi with a corner. Ball over the bar. Goal kick. I think it's Simeone. How's he not got that on target? Johnny Wilkinson will be proud of that. It ends up in an OZ. Yeah, he's laying back there massively, Annie. Yeah, Simeone. Should be hitting over the ball. Hitting over the ball there. Now, Messi's done that all tournament, though, Kev, Annie. The short corner. It's been, it's got to keep all the ball now, Spain. So, massive thank you, everyone that's tuned in. Everyone. But we are 3 minutes away from possibly, hopefully, Spain being crowned world champions. As the Argentina player's gone down there. Oh, he's fine now. Otamendi. He's rolled round and then within a matter of 2 seconds he's back up. Like nothing happened. But Messi coming extremely deep. McAllister. Argentina are having too much possession for all of our liking. That's going to be a foul on a Spain player. And that's going to be a free kick to Spain. It's horrendous play by Argentina. Don't be surprised, chat, if there's not another red card here for Argentina. They'll just go berserk a full time and start hitting people. Some of the players, ill discipline. But, so yeah, chat. How good can Lamine Yamal be as a footballer? Already a Euros winner. He's 2 minutes away from being crowned a world champion, even at the age of 19. But certainly the best footballing international side on the planet over the course of the last 4 years. But we could be witnessing the next golden generation of Spanish football. And that's simple for Simon. And he's done a Pickford. Go ahead, lads. Macca, lads. Macca not happy there, but fair play to Simon. Keep hold. Nico Williams. But chat will be live tomorrow afternoon anyway. Hopefully we get a bit of Liverpool transfer news. Or just we'll have a little gab about it then. But chat, if you haven't already, Mark, if you can put the Discord link in the comments there, chat. If you want to join the Discord chat, you want to keep up to date on all things, obviously the shows and planning for any future lives and watch-alongs or whatever, do get involved there. If you can, Mark, be much appreciated, mate. Thank you. So there's 15 seconds left to go here. 15 seconds. Martinez with a free kick on the halfway line. Last ball forward. Ferran Torres. And that is it. Full time. Spain, Euro champions, and now world champions. Certainly only conceding one goal this whole tournament. And if I'm being honest, a victory for world football in terms of the way you want to be watching and consuming a game of football. Argentina just frankly ran out of steam as they did in the final. But Spain, 20 total shots, 12 shots on target. And Argentina went 120 minutes without even a shot on target. And here we, as I would have expected, chat, Argentina have lost a game of football, and they're wanting to scrap. Just be graceful. Just be graceful losers. You've been beaten by the better side today, Argentina. An end to Leo Messi's glittering international career. Copa America winner, World Cup winner 4 years ago. But what a moment for Spain. The next generation of Spanish football looks like it's in good hands. Look at Cabasi, you look at Yamal. Look at many other players as well. Even Pedro Porro, Cucurella. You're looking at Cucurella, 27. He'll be around for the next World Cup barring any big injury. Pedro Porro, only 26. Cabasi, 19. Yeah. Baena will be 28 as well in the next World Cup. Yamal, 19. So, yeah. Not too bad, indeed. And certainly if you're a Barcelona fan, you're very blessed to have one of the greatest ever players to play for your football club in Leo Messi. And now you've got Lamine Yamal. Oh, what a Mendy. Pipe down, lad. You've got beaten. You've been beaten. Now we see ex-City players. What's he going? There we go. But the match winner, Ferran Torres. A big goal. But chat. Well, yeah, fully deserves it as well. Oh, chat and gone. But yeah, for a crack as well. Fully deserved it. They did. Unable to accept it in the Discord. Hang on. I'll check that once we are finished here chatting. Hang on, I'll get the Discord up. As I said, you have to be over 18 as well, chats, to join the Discord, by the way. Yeah, wait 1 second. I'll drop the link in here, chats, so I can get an invite to you. But yeah, all the updates will be in there as well, everyone, for the new season. But Lamine, you're out. Rodri, he's been outstanding this tournament, chat, hasn't he? Rodri, as Pep Guardiola said a couple of months ago in the Premier League, he'd be playing his best football this tournament. And he certainly has. Yeah, there we go, chat. Yeah, 1 second. Hopefully that works. Hang on. There we go. But there we go. That's in there, chat. Oh, Paredes, I called it, chat. Paredes being sent off. What an absolute... Look at that. Going at Gavi. Could you be... This is why Spain deserve to win the World Cup. It's a joke. There's been competitiveness and then there's just been absolute jokes. But yeah, nice one there, Ozan. Yeah, possibly Jav. hopefully, Jav, if he's available, mate, not just off the back of getting the goal tonight, mate, he's a very talented footballer. Let's have a little look. How old is he? Ferran Torres. Munoz is 23 for us, our new signing. But yeah, 26, so yeah, you'd be signing a player going into his prime years the next couple of seasons, so all good, huh? All good. Yeah, if you want to join that Discord, yeah, they have been missed. It's just, all good, la. Oh, God. But chat, the invite has probably been sent anyway. I might have to accept you into the server, which shouldn't be the case, but because other people have joined. But yeah, chat, as I said, great World Cup for you. Nice one there, Mr. C. A massive thank you to everyone that has tuned in this tournament, everyone. As I said, it's been good to get back to the streaming and doing the bits and bobs. But as I said, the real football starting, hopefully for Liverpool. Unlucky Macca, enjoy your 3 weeks off. Relax, enjoy your time with your family as well, Macca. And as we said, got a Premier League and a Champions League, hopefully to win this season. And but yeah, it's been good. I think the positive really for McAllister getting all the way to the final as well, though, chat, is fitness. Give him a bit more time on the pitch, training as well. Obviously, Victor Munoz still, again, coming back from injury, but he still, you would have expected to be training. We don't know how, obviously, the intensity levels of Andoni Iraola's system. We'd expect to be a lot more, but it's just been good to see both lads play. Even though Munoz hasn't played, but he certainly would have been training, wouldn't he, as well. But yeah, chat, the World Cup is over. But yeah, all good. And, you know, yeah, it's pretty mad, I know. It's not good to see, chat, but a victory for football, chat. And especially, like, the scenes, like, you don't want to be seeing that on any football pitch. But, chat, enjoy the rest of your night. Massive thank you to everyone that has been tuning in on all the watch-along streams, even if you haven't been commenting as well. I've enjoyed it. It's been good. Been good to watch many talented football as well. That's why I do enjoy watching the Euros or the World Cup, chat. I know a lot of you don't really care about international football, but for me analysing players, I've been able to watch some players that I've certainly not seen. Obviously, I do watch quite a lot of Italian football, a lot of Champions League football, and a lot of Liverpool, of course, and the Premier League. But yeah, it's been good to find out some new players. I think, chat, who would you say has been your player of the tournament? I think Rodri certainly got to be up there. I think even when he come off, but yeah, he's been tremendous. I think he's certainly probably going to be in everyone's top 3, maybe. Messi's been outstanding in terms of him dragging Argentina over the line. Lamine Yamal didn't quite get the goal, but again, he was tireless. But again, it's just Spain. That's why they've won the World Cup tonight. It's all about a great team collective, in all honesty. The togetherness, the unity, and yeah, of course, having the individual qualities get you over the line, but it's all about getting that second star for Spain on their next jersey as well. So, yeah, fair play to them. Who would be your player of the tournament? For me, I'd have to pick 2. I know everyone's been about the what's his name? Where is he? Speaking about the Cape Verde goalkeeper as well. Gil, the goalkeeper for Paraguay, have been very impressed with him. But obviously the lads, that's just went to Aston Villa. Obviously the big signing for Switzerland. I'm completely on my head at the minute, but he's been quite good, which is great, isn't it? Hang on, but 1 second there, just trying to find that. There's been that many bloody games of football. There we go. Switzerland's. It was. But yeah, the Switzerland lad's young player anyway. Completely forgot his name. No, I'm going to find it because that's going to do me head. So, in terms of squad, it was Manzambi, chat. Obviously, the new Aston Villa signing. He's been tremendous. Gil for obviously Paraguay, the goalkeeper. For Spain again, Rodri, probably my favourite Spanish player this tournament. But as I said, a collective Baena been very impressed with. Didn't see too much of him for Atletico Madrid, but again, they've got a little player on their hands. So yeah, there's been great individual performances, but as a team collective, Cucurella outstanding, Pedro Porro great again, even Enric Laporte, obviously former City centre half, he's been tremendous. He's just gone back to I think La Liga Athletic Club, gone back to the club where he started from the Saudi League. So yeah, and Kabasi, 19 years old, and he's playing as well as he is in a World Cup final as well. So not just the final, but yeah, class throughout Spain, and rightfully so, do deserve to be world champions. Kane, Mark, yeah, great when he's not being used as a centre half. Kev saying Elise was great also. Yeah, I think Chasbody's in wrong there, but I think I've seen was it Elise was level with the record assists in a World Cup campaign. I think he was level with Pele. I think it was with 6 or 7 assists in the tournament. So yeah, it's a big record, a big achievement for Elise. Probably will be a Real Madrid player come at the end of this transfer window. As much as Bayern Munich don't want to be losing Elise, but if you listen to some reports in the media world, Elise apparently has told Bayern Munich hierarchy that he wants to be at Real Madrid. You can't blame him. Bit like when we've seen with Trent wanting to go to Real Madrid. It's Real Madrid, isn't it? So yeah, Mark saying Spence was good. Yeah, probably one of the unsung heroes. Even though he's been had a good run, but certainly his agents will be. You'd probably expect him to get a new contract at Spurs, but I'd be very surprised. But again, he'll be a good player for someone. Being very surprised with Spence. I didn't know he had that quality in him, but fair enough to the lad. 1 goal conceded all tournaments. Probably Ozan. Apologies, but I'd have to think those great Italian sides, surely, obviously, Baresi and the Maldi and Cannavaro, surely those lads, the experts of defending, had class as. But chat, I'll leave that to you. I'll try and find that out. Surely got to be up there, but I won't be surprised if some of the great Italian sides have only conceded 1 goal in the tournament as well. But yeah, they pressed really well, Spain, didn't they? And that's what we've got to be aiming for Liverpool as well, like just a whole team collective. Yes, you have the superstars, Spain and Yamal and the other big players, but yeah, just look at Nico Williams coming off the bench. Obviously, he wasn't fully fit coming into this tournament, but not too bad of a substitution. But yeah, just late runners into the penalty area. It's one thing whipping a ball to the stick, but you need that knock across the box, and you've just got to have runners there. Fantastic play, in all honesty. But chat, a massive thank you. That will conclude tonight and the World Cup coverage on Anfield Road TV. The football's starting very soon, chat. We'll have the pre-season games. I'll be covering them, and obviously the Premier League games and Champions Leagues. And we'll have the occasional Premier League game on the channel as well, if it's a big game like City versus United. As long as there's no Liverpool game on, of course. But we'll have the occasional Premier League watch-along as well. And, of course, Champions League for the big games as well. But chat, for now, I'll see you tomorrow. Kev, if you're around, you're welcome to jump on, mate. If you're not too busy. But Eds and any Argentina fans or Spain fans, if you are tuned into this late, massively appreciated. If you are new around here, I want to keep up to date on all things Liverpool, but we're all one big family. Whether it doesn't even matter if you're not a Liverpool fan, but better if you are. But yeah, plenty more football watch-alongs and Liverpool watch-alongs in general, just football content, Premier League analysis shows as well. So plenty to get stuck into for the new season. Certainly will be a lot of talking points. But Reds, yeah, didn't play the X reason. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, obviously, I think Kevy was hit and miss with injuries as well, I think. But the main thing is, hopefully, when he comes back, he's not too badly injured, in all honesty. But yeah, just looking at that Simeone chance there, I still haven't found out whoever put that last leg in there in the Spain defence. Probably was Rodri or one of the lads at the back, certainly. Yeah, not too bad. Those only have 4 more. Obviously, I think your Yamal should be about 20 next World Cup. Yeah, it'll be 2024, 23 even, which is a bit scary. A bit like when you used to watch when we seen Kylian Mbappe obviously win that World Cup at his young age as well. A bit like Thierry Henry, R9 winning that World Cup very, very early on, but sadly for R9, obviously injuries were damaging to his career. You do wonder how many World Cups R9 would have ended up with if he was a bit more fully fit. But yeah, chat. Spain, next World Cup that comes around, it's going to have to be some phenomenal football side to beat this Spain side, because they're only going to get better. It's a bit like when you watch Paris Saint-Germain as well, though, chat. You look at that strength of the Paris Saint-Germain team. Yeah, even though you got a Ligue 1 team and you got a Champions League team now as well. So yeah, that'll be fascinating. Certainly, England have got a very, very long way to go, but if they do have Thomas Tuchel in charge for the next World Cup or Euros, then they'll be getting nowhere. Might as well have had Southgate, in all honesty. But chat, see you tomorrow in the afternoon. Look after yourselves. Massive thank you everyone that's tuned in, and hope you have enjoyed the coverage, because I have, certainly. But everyone, look after yourselves. See you tomorrow on just another Liverpool news show or whatnot. Hopefully we are reacting to a bit more Liverpool news as well. But everyone, see you later, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening, the end to your weekend. And if you're out on work tomorrow, go and smash it as well. Look after yourself. Cheers, chat.